combatants. So right now, you're being aggressive, right? So you're violating my Third Amendment right because I'm quartering with an enemy combatant.
It is what it is. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe, but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. If what you've always believed in was not considered treason, business will be booming, right? News with no meaning. Take it or leave it, the way you see it is the end result. Angels, demons.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, I decided to hop on YouTube and I was like, oh, maybe someone's live. Nobody's live. I was really shocked that nobody else is live. I'm like, holy shit, okay. Well, why not give people a little bit something to, watch if they chose to, if they don't know words. What's up, Mrs. J? Cliff, what's going on? Hope everyone's doing good. What, Jimmy's about to go to sleep? Isn't it early where you guys are at? Can't be too late. It's like during the day, right? Was he going to go take a nap or something? Old man Jimmy had to go take a nap. Oh, is he? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that. I didn't even see it. That's funny. I'm subscribed to him and it didn't show that he was live. What's up with that? That's weird. Oh, damn it. Dude. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I guess it is live. Look at that. Yeah. Well, damn. Emo loses it again over Gary Saucet nonsense. He's always awesome. He always has great shows. I did. Absolutely did. There's a thing if anyone wants to come on. I think I'm gonna watch a video or two. Let's see who to watch. Stupid auditors. First. Let's see. There we go. Let's watch a silent one. My bad. I'm back. All right. Let's get rid of this one. Do it this way. Shoot, this one. Whatever it works. What's going on with that? Yeah. All right. Contact. There we go. Oh, okay. This is sexual health Sancho's? Wow. Okay. Is Sancho live? Again, why am I not getting notifications that these people are going live? No, he's not live. All right, so let's see what fucking this little weirdo is doing, eh?
You have an appointment? Yep, right over there.
She's got ink.
Why are you doing that?
Weird, bro.
Please turn your camera And no one,
She's
dude.
flipping them off.
Who are you? Don't get close to me. Back away.
What are you doing?
Back away, okay? You don't
Oh, she's
understand?
cute.
What are you doing?
Don't touch, okay? I'm a pepper spray. You touch me.
I like her ink.
Don't touch me, okay? They're starting problems already.
What's that?
They're starting problems. I'm recording. I could film. I could film. That's my thing.
I know you've been here before.
Yeah, and you gotta teach them because they're starting problems.
Okay, well, I mean, just out of respect, we can ask. Most people don't want to be filmed.
Remember last time what I told you? The answer is no.
I understand, sir.
I'm gonna be here all day.
I know, but you're not going to be able to be interrupting the flow of traffic here on the sidewalk.
There's public sidewalk, dude.
This is actually an emergency incident
Okay.
sponsored by the fire department, so you're not going to be able to intervene in that right now, okay?
You could call the police anyway. They're gonna educate you,
You're
dude.
more than welcome to film, sir. You have the right to film. You just can't be in the way of our.
I'm not in the way, dude. I mean, there's plenty of space right there. You don't see it with your eyes?
You're actually in
Or
line.
what? I don't know.
You're
What?
actually standing on the mark here where we sit.
I could stand here because this is my sidewalk. I pay for it.
Right where you're at is
If you could
perfect.
just be, yeah, if
Right.
they're 6 feet away
Yeah.
from everybody else that's in line,
Yeah,
we appreciate it. Thank you.
but you saw them. I was about to pepper spray them because they got in my face. They can't get in my face.
He was gonna pepper
Like
spray
I
him.
said, sir, as long as you're 6 feet away from everybody,
Yeah, I'm 6 feet,
I know.
so they better not get close to me like she did.
that's totally understandable.
I don't know if she's infected or something. I'm risking my health.
Wow.
Yeah, only they mailed me my thing so that I'd ask. Okay. Hi, no recording.
And what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Quit your job?
No. Bye-bye. No.
This is public. They told me I could be here already.
There's no recording.
Okay? I'm gonna be here all day recording you. I get paid to do it. And you get paid to stand there. That's the difference. Yeah, I remember that I can be there.
6 feet away.
Okay. I'm glad. You should educate them.
Hi, excuse me. Can you please get this guy to take his camera off me specifically? It just makes me really uncomfortable.
He's got the First Amendment right allows him to film on the public sidewalk. Just as long as it's not exceeding our 6 feet.
Ma'am, I can't reach the floor right here. I can test it right here, okay? Sorry about that. You can flip it first. Yeah. Is there any-
I remember you from last time.
Yeah, I'm here every day, sir.
Why can't I just go outside and film peacefully? But there's people that don't like it.
Yeah, I understand that, sir. I mean, you have to look at it from their perspective. They don't want to be filmed while they're taking a test. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah, I know I wasn't there. I didn't know. That's why, because you were talking to me.
Yeah, like I said, you have every right to film. We've established that. We've never told you to stop filming.
I've been to every. This is core.
Yeah, that's
I've been to every
court.
core, every location.
All we ask is that out of respect and privacy for them, stay 6 feet away. That's the rules right now. And as long as you're not eating our
It looks like you changed from last time. Remember when you?
we've added more spots to test.
No, your attitude changed from last time.
Hi, I'm always nice to you.
Well, you were getting my face last time. Well, it was a month ago.
No, not me. I've never told
You're
you to
the
stop
same
filming.
firefighter. No, I remember you.
I'm here every day. I've never told you to stop filming though. That's your
Yeah.
right. It's the First Amendment. I know it. All we ask is that you don't impede the incident, which you're not right now, and you're fine. That's it.
That's what I like to hear. Because I have the right as an American. I was born with that right. So let me run around and give a quick tour, everyone. Oh no. 4 more minutes, everyone.
Right?
Bro, don't fucking record me, I swear. I'm knocking the fuck out.
Uh
Don't record me. I'm not
oh.
recording you, dude, okay? I already
Uh-oh.
told you.
Uh-oh.
Okay? Then go over there. I'm not
Uh-oh.
recording you, dude.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Uh-oh.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to defend
What's up,
myself
comfort doll?
if he tries to get to me, sir. Because he's getting aggressive. That's why I carry this. Because never know.
Pepper spray.
But I'm gonna leave now because I'm done. There's crazy people in here. I don't want to get in trouble for some dumbass. That's not worth it. It's not even worth my level. What was your name again? Yeah.
I'm firefighter, paramedic,
All right. Now you acted professional. That's how I like it.
That's how I always act, sir.
For last time you weren't acting like that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
But now you understand I could film, right?
He's always understood you could film, idiot.
Okay. Next time. So everybody, I was just expressing my first to rap film, and they tried to attack me. When could I be a normal citizen? When can I be a normal citizen? Oh, wait. This one here is standing there.
Maybe actually act normal and you might, be treated normal, but you're not really acting normal. You're acting like a complete and utter jackass. But hey, accountability angel. She sounds new. Oh, let's just go look through windows, everyone.
I think that's a garage.
You think?
I definitely got to bring gloves next time.
Right? Right, Comfort
With
doll?
this glove.
It would be hilarious, Cliff. If they made a Roku channel about that, I'd subscribe to the shit out of that Roku channel. What about you, Sasquatch? If they made a Roku channel where a bunch of citizens follow around the frauditors, would you subscribe to that Roku channel? I would.
No.
No, why not?
I wouldn't subscribe to Roku.
Oh, okay, there you go. That makes sense. If I'm not doing Roku, fuck that. This is her name is Accountability Angel. Never heard of her before. So.
Well, for one thing, she doesn't know how to film.
Yeah, she's filming in the wrong perspective.
She's got the vertical video syndrome.
Yeah, she does. Maybe someone should tell her if she flips her, she gets better picture quality.
Oh, it opens. All right, I don't want to test it.
Yeah, good idea. Don't test the door in the middle of the night.
I thought I was going around where my car was, but apparently I'm not.
Yeah, I heard some sage advice the other day
What was that?
on here. If these auditors can't afford a lawyer,
Mhm.
stay the fuck at home.
That's a very.
I mean, really.
That's great advice, actually. That really is great advice.
The right way.
I mean, I got lucky with our lawyer for
Mhm.
Leon Valley,
Hmm.
but I still had the money to get a lawyer.
Now, did the lawyer for the Leon Valley did he end up working pro bono or no?
Well, no, not pro bono. He's going to
Okay.
take his cut,
Gotcha.
but the outfit is paying for everything up front.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like she's just kind of like, well, I don't know. She's not really doing anything
Pretty
illegal
quiet
right
here tonight.
now. I don't think, at least.
But I mean, when you got
Oh, it's over here.
11, 12, 13 plaintiffs,
And it kind of spooked me
Yeah.
when the other door opened. I wasn't prepared for that.
anyways, that's about all I can say on that subject.
It's official. Look at those beautiful
Yeah, so in
leaves.
litigation.
I think I might have saw somebody.
It's gonna be interesting to see what these auditors do if and when the U.S. goes on like that 6-week mandatory lockdown that people are talking about.
That's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No,
I hope not.
that would kill so many businesses.
It would
I
absolutely.
mean, they're on a verge right now, and
Definitely put us into a recession. Maybe even a depression.
Biden trying to steal the election, it just angers me. All these outfits saying, "Oh, look, there's no fraud." Are you fucking blind? I mean, really?
She does look really suspicious right now, just walking around looking in windows and shit in the middle of the night.
Plants
Yeah,
trying to
it's
get
kind
out
of
too.
sketchy.
Very. I mean, again, she might not have any ill will, but it looks like it is very sketchy looking.
One that I like that does go out at night is that Night Watch.
Oh, okay.
He's from out there in California. But I mean, he takes some really awesome photographs of industrial buildings, you know, with the lights and all that shit. I mean,
I think I've seen the one you're talking about.
Might as well take a seat.
I guess so.
Self comfortable. Should have brought my coffee and charged my phone and everything.
Wow. You're so comfortable then.
They might want to work on that ceiling tile. Because somebody pretty pissed if it falls on them.
I want to work on your videography skills. Flip the phone. Flip it.
Well, somebody's here.
I mean, look what Eric Brand has gotten
Wonder who.
accomplished. He's made it harder for people to go into buildings up there in Colorado.
Absolutely. I know, right, Comfortable? I wonder what her goal is here too. Does she have a
Hello,
goal?
How you doing?
Good. Can I help you?
No. Can I help you?
Why are you here?
I'm enjoying the building.
Sorry.
I'm enjoying the building. I'm recording.
Okay.
Gathering content for a story.
I'm sorry.
I'm gathering content for a story.
A story on what?
Oh, for fuck's
Can't tell you
sake.
yet, but I'll send it to you at the
I
end.
know, right?
Okay. Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, they're a little concerned of why you're out here and why you're recording everything.
I can record, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, but you gotta understand that it's a little odd when somebody's recording something, makes people uncomfortable
In the middle of the night?
with
We're-
all the terrorism.
We're on a
and
bunch of
everything in the
cameras right
world,
now.
and So,
Do you have a body cam?
I do not. Do you have an ID?
No,
Okay. Do you have a name?
no.
Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, they don't want you in here, so you need to leave. Okay.
Isn't it a public building?
Yeah, but you
Doesn't it
can't.
say nobody
can't
be
be-
on here?
You can't be in here.
So where can I be?
It's not.
I can't be in the public lobby?
This technically isn't a public lobby.
Since when? Who, is it private?
So, yes.
Does the
actually,
chief
that's
pay
part
for
of
it? Who pays for it? The taxpayers? Pretty sure it's public.
It doesn't matter. They
So
don't
you want me to walk
here.
around outside then?
It's not a
Video.
traditional
And then you can
public
do that all
forum.
you want, but they do
Nope.
not want you in here.
I can do that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Um,
Although I
That and it's after
disagree.
regular business
I do not
hours.
agree with you.
oh, that's fine. You can just do the all you want.
Yeah, that whole
But
time,
anyway,
place, and
Shouldn't I be
manner
more
thing comes
concerned with
into it
walking
too.
around outside than
Absolutely.
Well,
inside?
I don't really care for that either because it does pose a.
Well, I didn't
dangerous
ask if you
situation.
cared for
I mean,
it.
especially before the
But,
guy came out,
but
she was
you
talking
need to
about,
leave,
oh, I
okay?
should have got my coffee and
Leave
started
this
charging my
public-
phone.
Yes, you need to
Building.
You
go.
have no business in there at all.
Okay, go right outside.
Yep.
Now, who owns this building? Why is it not public? I'm a little confused.
Well, the
I'm a little confused as to why the taxpayers pay for this lobby. It's a public lobby, and this is protected by the First Amendment. So
But
even
you
if your
don't-
dispatchers didn't like it, sir,
hanging out.
even if I'm a member of the media, sir. I told you
You're a
I
member of the
told
media?
you that I
need to
was
see-
getting.
I need to see
No,
the
you do
media
not.
ID.
No, you do not. You don't have to. You might want to check with yourself. What was your name, sir?
I'm Officer Eric Sorensen, ERIKSORENSON.
Thank you. What was your name,
Exactly,
sir?
Adam.
Thank you.
She,
So
she was in there talking about how she
I don't
wanted
have to leave the
coffee
property.
and a charger phone while she was just sitting
But
there.
what's
Yeah,
the
no.
First Amendment say? What's the
I
First Amendment?
understand the
Didn't you
First
take an
Amendment.
oath, sir? Didn't you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
I did.
Well, then what are you doing?
I'm
You're trying to
asking
tell me
you-
I can't be in a public building, in a public lobby where the
They are
other
not
door is probably
comfortable with
locked?
you in there.
Well, I'm sure they're not comfortable with a lot of things. I'm sure
So
some
it's
crazy
time for you
dudes
to
come.
go.
Well, I'm not leaving. You told me to come outside. I'm outside.
So,
Sir, I'm outside. This is a public place. You can't tell me to leave. I'm not causing a disturbance, am I?
This is a accountability angel. I don't know
was
who
being
it
nice and
is.
just trying to
well,
not cause issues by going out
Also,
there, but
be
I
a
don't.
Josh
accountability
fan.
angel.
You can't do anything.
Gotta be a Josh fan, right?
What can you do? You can't get me for failure to ID. I don't have to ID right now. I didn't do anything.
She's got big balls,
you
I'll
have a
give
good
her
night.
that.
Yeah.
Really lovely department. So, am I not supposed to go back in there if I need something?
Well, if you need something,
What am I supposed to do?
she's
Once-
just being
Once
stupid
through
right
the
now.
tax dollars, might want to
Yeah,
finish
you have a
recording
vehicle?
my signs.
If you got a vehicle,
No.
you need one in your vehicle.
No, sir. I don't know if I have one or not.
They're not.
But didn't the tax dollars pay for this building? Why can't I be in the lobby?
Okay,
It said right,
they do
sir,
not let
sir.
you in.
It says right on that sign that we can't go beyond that point. But I didn't go beyond that point. I sat down and relaxed. And I saw you pulling up.
Well, you
I was like,
can't
oh, we
just-
got company. So I'm confused. I did leave that, but you want me to leave the property? You can't trespass me from here for doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing to dispatchers. You know what? They're better off with me here with this camera.
So then, according to her logic, a homeless person could just walk into any public place, start plugging their phone in, and no one can ask them to leave because it's a public building. You can't be trespassing public. According to auditor logic, that's what could happen, right?
Yeah, I suppose to some auditors.
Yeah, and yeah, right. To some auditors, that's their logic. It's like they could go in and do whatever they please because it's a public building and the taxpayers pay for it and blah 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 blah. It's just like
But see, they don't think
know,
about the time, place, and
and
manner
these are the type of auditors that push
restrictions.
things like
and-
that. They're gonna, yeah, absolutely. They don't think about a lot of things. They just think this is content for YouTube.
Aren't they a lot safer with that? I think so.
All right. Well, like I said,
Well, look,
we would prefer if you would leave.
I appreciate that. I respect that, but I'm going to finish my story.
Well, I hope your story has a happy ending.
It will.
Why does it seem like I've
At
seen
least,
this guy in
honestly,
other videos
you've done better
before?
than the last guy. I'll give you that.
Well, I
You know.
understand what you're doing. Okay.
I hope you do.
I understand what you're doing. I may not agree with it.
You should agree. If you, not saying you're not a good cop, but if you're a good cop that follows your oath, you should have no problem with what I'm out here doing because it's protected by the First Amendment, is it not? In a public place, which is this, which I don't know, how can I get to a dispatcher if they're so nervous when they got a bunch of gun-toting dudes with them?
Well, you're not wrong.
You know,
But again,
and I'm
I
roaming
totally
around just like
respect,
I
and
would
would
during
like
the
to
day.
respect back that
But you
if
try to
were
tell me I
do
had to
that-
leave a public building.
Right. Right. Which technically we can do.
For what? I didn't do anything. I was sitting there.
Well, like
I
said,
could have been
you
waiting on
can
a
do
ride.
it
You have no idea why I'm in there. But I was doing a story
Then why
which is
did you just
protected by
fucking
the First
say
Amendment.
that?
It's my
Oh
right to do
God,
that.
Shut up.
Aren't you violating my civil rights by doing this? By telling me I can't finish my story inside your lovely department? Why not?
That's not my department. Okay, this
No,
Aren't you
he's
not
not
supposed to
violating
park,
your
like,
civil
all
rights.
jacked up like that unless you have
No,
emergency
he's
lights
not
on?
at all.
Or is that
No,
different?
I'm fine here. I'm handling the call here. It's not during business hours. I'm fine. If you don't like it,
I was just
take it up with the
asking.
chief.
I was asking.
Okay. All right.
Well, there's some also auditors that believe just because a cop comes up and asks them, "Hey, could you like make sure you don't go in these other buildings?" Like, well, no, I'm not going to let you violate my rights. It's like, well, they're not violating your rights. You're just spouting out the auditor, jargon and not really thinking how it doesn't apply to your situation at that very moment. It's ridiculous. Things.
We prefer if you don't go back inside, okay?
I won't go back in, but I will mosey around and finish my story. You have a good night too, sir. Be safe.
God. This is a
I don't think you liked me very much. I still got to pee so bad.
Well, you really thought they're going to let you use the bathroom in there? Come on.
My phone
Hey,
must
Adam.
be dying because my flash
I was
isn't
fat
on anymore.
before I was a frauditor.
All right. So I'm curious to see what her. Let's see. So she's got 2,000 subscribers.
Holy shit.
We focus on exercising our First Amendment rights and hopes that our constitutionally protected liberties are honored by public officials. Damn, it's an old channel, 2013. I never heard of her before.
Me either.
Well, she precedes Josh.
How many videos she got?
Oh, she just started actually a week ago. So I guess
So
she's had
she's
the
had
channel
the
for-
YouTube account since 2013.
Yeah, she's had the YouTube account. And damn, that's a lot of subscribers in the last week. 2,000 subscribers in a week? Holy shit. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's check out her very first video. How did she do in her very first video?
Fuck, it took me over a year to get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Took me at 2 years, 2001 year. But still, man, it was fucking rough. And you see the lives are only having like 17, 20 people in it, so not everyone's digging the lives. That's okay.
Nope. Just video recording.
Okay. You need help with something or what's going on?
No, do you need help?
No, this is where I work.
This is a public parking lot though, honey.
When you were doing the audits, what did you use to what apps or programs did you use for your editing?
Oh, I don't edit.
You didn't edit at all? Okay, so you just kind of
No.
shot it one time and just let it all hang out?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Huh?
It's a public parking lot.
Sure, but I should know.
And it usually starts from the time I
No,
got
I'm good. Yeah,
out
I'm
of my
fine.
car
Don't worry.
until
Okay.
it
All right, you guys
ends.
have a good night. Be safe.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mostly because I don't know how to edit. I tried. I even had my niece come over trying to show me how, and I had it,
Uh-huh.
but then she went farther as to explaining all the shit that you could do, and it totally lost me.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I said, thanks, I appreciate it,
I got you.
because I wanted to get my Leon Valley video out, but I doxed myself right there at the end, and I wanted to, take that out, but I couldn't figure it out, and so I just put it on private.
I just use like free programs on my phone. Like I'm actually going to start moving to doing editing on my laptop. I'm probably going to end up this month. I'm probably going to end up buying like the full version of Filmora or something, just so I can get better, just so I can make my videos better. I want to improve my editing skills on my videos. To me, it's all self-taught. I really could ask my family because my mom's really she does a whole lot of like she's always on computers and she does computer programming. So she could probably tell me some good apps and help me with that if I ever did. But, COVID. I can't
I'm sure there's better ones than Filmora too.
Yeah, well, I know. I just got to figure out what they are. And also, like, it's difficult with COVID because she's at that age where, I don't want to go over there and expose her just in case, I'm one of those asymptomatic people.
Well, there's an easy way to figure that out is go and get tested.
Well, I had a test about 3 months ago. It was negative, but then I moved, and now I'm in this place where I'm not, I've been around here for a while now, and I'm not sure. I haven't been tested since. So,
oh, like that one guy I seen on the news, some bigwig, some freaking where he got tested 4 times. I think it was Elon Musk or something.
Oh, geez, wow.
He had 2 positives and 2 negatives.
Yeah. He said that's the issue with the quick testing.
Don't worry about it.
I got my testing through the VA, so it wasn't quick.
No, it's public.
We're watching Constitutional Angel.
Ask the police.
Richard, that's the name of this
First
auditor.
Amendment.
A very rare female
Amendment
auditor.
Protected activity.
Gamer Tim Roll says Filmora. He has a full
public.
Filmora.
Call the cops if you got a problem.
Oh, cool.
I'll
have to check that out then.
Good for your concern, though.
It's like $30 or $40 a month, right?
Completely legal.
Something like that.
Holy shit.
It's not a flashlight, it's a camera.
I just bought back into the YouTube Premium again because
did you?
Fuck, I hate the commercials. I mean,
I'm auditing.
I canceled it.
You should be proud of how it's done so far.
And I watched it less than a day, and I said, "Oh, fuck this!" I re-signed back up for it. And that's $11 a month.
How you doing?
That's not too bad.
Not a lot.
Yeah, it is.
How you doing?
That's way too much.
Oh yeah.
Just not to get commercials.
Just to get a commercial.
Oh, cool. Good to know. Yeah, be careful. Your computer's completely wide open for people
I have the
outside.
premium on here on StreamYard because I ended up using YouTube. You only get 20 or 50 free hours a month, and I go through that super quick. So I needed to pay for more hours.
Well, yeah, I mean, people like Andrew that,
I'm just concerned about
just turn it on and go away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that they don't.
I mean, what the fuck is that?
I know, right? I noticed that right when I walked by.
What's up,
I mean, yeah, you get your watch hours up, but what the fuck?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
This
with
is
Google,
public
Mrs.
property.
Jarhead. Jarhead it's been removing posts left and right with people
I'm allowed
recently.
to
I
come
don't know what's going
anywhere
on.
where the public.
They're getting a little touchy.
Well, wouldn't you say that that's a little different coming up this way?
Well, it might be a little different, but it's legal.
101 Canadian for lifetime for filming.
Well, no,
that's
actually,
not
you're
bad.
not. I'm not giving you anything.
I'll have to look into
That's
the
not bad
lifetime.
at all.
It's against the
I'll have to
law.
look into the lifetime.
I got to go to the doctor today.
Fun. Good luck with that.
Get a skin
Honey.
tag removed and get a
I'm
prescription
allowed
filled.
to take the
Man,
the
those are
First
so annoying
Amendment
because they freeze
allows
the
me to
shit
do
out of
so.
me.
Ask your
It's
officers
annoying.
that I talked to.
I know.
The first, what was
Oh
it?
yeah, and mine's right
No.
on my belt line, right where my shorts
I don't have to provide you with ID.
Oh, wow.
ride.
No,
You
I
know,
don't, sir.
Yes, you do.
Ask your officers.
I had one on my
so it's
back.
just constantly being
Am I being
agitated.
Did I do- It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can walk into that. I can walk into that door.
With who you are, how do I not know if you have a warrant?
You
or
wouldn't
not?
know anyway. It doesn't matter because I haven't done anything illegal.
But you
Right,
Yeah,
this
that's a
is-
stupid.
that-
That's
What's
a
the
stupid
First
argument.
Amendment?
That puts my
What's the
safety
First
in
Amendment? I
jeopardy.
told you I'm working
That
on a
puts
store.
right.
I can't help
That's-
that you
I
feel
just
that
need
way.
That was a really stupid argument by the cop.
Not really. Well, by the cop, yeah.
Yeah, by the cop. Like, I don't know if you have a warrant. What does that have to do with anything? Honestly, that was a stupid argument by him. Yeah, no, to him, yeah, he could have come up with some better shit than that. I mean, yeah, obviously they don't. I mean, it's nighttime. It already looks suspicious. She's going around in windows. I mean,
Well,
looks suspect.
you can look into windows from the sidewalk. If they're next to the sidewalk and windows open, you can look in.
Yeah, but she's like on their property and looking. I mean, it's public property, true, but she's still just in there filming, bringing the camera all the way up at nighttime. I mean, granted, it's legal, but it still looks fucking suspect.
Now, if you're like Timmy and going around the back of a building and filming inside of a toilet, that's a little sketchy.
Well, you can't. Well, here's the thing. I don't think I know in California. I don't know in other places, but I know you can't film. You can't really go inside a bathroom and film. I know that you can't do that.
No, you
It's
can't.
most places. I think in most places that's the rule.
Well, in most places, you start filming inside of a bathroom, somebody probably going to kick your ass.
That's true. That's true too.
No,
Feelings
who
don't
you
trump
are. I
laws,
just
sir.
need to know who you
Feelings
are.
don't trump laws, do they?
I certainly
Just because
have a
some
right
guy,
to know
just
who
because
you-
that guy
you
made me
came
feel a
up-
little nervous, did
you
I say
came
anything?
up
No.
From behind me.
Please
with
go
a
get your
flashlight.
officers I talked to because
You
they
can- let's go
respect the
around-
First
let's go
Amendment.
around
I'm
the
not
front.
going anywhere with you. I don't have to.
Yes, you do. You certainly have to identify
Am I being
yourself to
detained?
me.
Are you illegally detaining
Yes,
me?
You're not illegally detained. You came up from behind me with a flashlight. You're looking in
This
my
is
office.
a camera. This
Yes.
is videography protected by the First
Yes.
Amendment, right?
Did you
Right?
not come up from behind me with a camera?
It's public. If they have it restricted, I can't. It's public. There's
You're
no
looking
signs.
in my office.
There's
I
no
feel like
signs.
I'm threatened.
It's up to you
I
guys
certainly
to have the
feel like I'm
privacy.
aware to
It's
know-
up to your chief and whoever to have the privacy for you.
Ma'am,
Actually, that's why I try to
why
get your
would you
attention
not
at first.
tell me- why would you
I
tell me who
waved
you
my
are?
flashlight because I don't have to.
Yes, you
The
certainly do.
Constitution doesn't
But
make
the
me.
way that you just came up upon me, you certainly do.
This is why I'm doing this.
Yes.
This is why I'm doing this.
Right.
You don't understand.
You came up from
You
behind me,
swore to the
shining
Constitution. You
a
took an oath.
flashlight in
You
my
took an
office.
oath. It doesn't matter.
Ma'am.
They should have the video. They should have the windows blocked, just like those. Now that they don't, that's not my fault.
What are you up to tonight?
Auditing.
Auditing.
You're doing a pretty bad job. The officers, the female and the guy, did great. They got away from me right away.
Yeah.
You know why? Because this is legal.
What?
Now, am I being
You
detained or
came
not?
up to where
Am
my
I free to go?
office
Am
is,
I free to
looking
go,
in
sir?
my
It doesn't matter.
office.
I know it made you feel uncomfortable, but that's protected by the First Amendment.
No, that certainly
Yes,
is
it
not.
is. Show me where it's not.
If you went to someone's
Sir,
house,
am I
and
free
were
to go?
looking in their
Am I
window,
free to
if
go?
you went to someone's house, and were
That's
looking in their
private
window,
property. This is public property funded
I'm
by the
looking
tax
in my
dollars.
office.
It's public property. This isn't your house. Do you understand? If I went to that
It's
guy's house and went in
accountability
his window,
angel.
that'd be something
That's
else.
the name.
That's private
I
property,
would
right?
strongly
Right?
urge you
I know you do,
to
but
look up
no.
what you think you're talking
No.
about,
I told.
okay?
Please show me if I'm wrong. Please show me. Please call your other officers because they knew right away.
Okay.
They knew right away, sir. What was your name again?
What is my name?
Yeah.
I'm a detective with the Rock Falls Police. You won't
No,
tell
I
me your
want
name.
it. I
You
don't
won't tell
have
me your
you.
name.
Don't you have to tell me your name?
You won't
What's
tell
your
me your
badge
name,
number
man.
then,
It's
sir?
the same way,
Look
right?
at him run.
Not you're a public
Mhm.
official,
How does
sir.
that feel, man?
You're a
Look at
public
him
official.
run.
So you tried to detain me, and now you won't give me your name? Rock Falls police detective. I can't remember what he said his name was. The officers are pretty good. This guy had a problem with me looking in the window. Well, I guess I'm not detained after all.
No, that was kind of funny.
He really wasn't explaining himself very well. Gotta fail that.
And I just bet you he's a Democrat.
You don't like Democrats, do you?
No, I don't. They're trying to ruin the country.
Oh, you did have blinds.
right.
Oh, you did have blind. No, that's funny.
All right, so that's accountability angel. All right. What else? Silence boy. National Daniel.
This is the 10th Precinct, Detroit Police Department.
Is still Accountability Angel?
No, this is 51, 50, 51.
Oh, 51, 50, 50.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I still want to see Patrick get tased.
Yeah, I think he's too. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Oh no, he's too much of a coward.
Yeah,
He runs away too fast.
He'll back down way before that ends up happening.
I mean, every time Selena's with him and he got into some shit,
Selena's
look at where he's at.
Yeah,
he's behind Selena.
Yeah, there's been times where Selena's got arrested when he didn't. What's up, War Eagle Kid?
Oh, yo.
And I bet you that settlement he got, I bet you he didn't spend one dime on his kid.
Maybe not. I don't think it's gotten even yet.
Oh, yeah, he has. That's why you haven't seen him making a bunch of e-begging videos.
Go ahead, poke the Detroit Bear. So you've heard of this one, Simon?
I think I'm actually subscribed to her.
The first video I ever saw of her was she went into this building and she was out, and then she decided to go use the bathroom. And the lady was like pounding on the door, and she started filming in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I don't think you're supposed to be filming inside a restroom like that. And she was using it. I'm like, that's a little off. And so I was like, that's really weird. But she came out that, yeah, they were really upset that she was inside the building, and yeah, it was interesting. And she started filming inside the bathroom. I thought that was interesting.
I'm just getting video.
You can video for?
Just because it's public property.
She said, what? Public property.
That went well.
£90 for a missile. Yeah.
Well, this author's been around for a minute, but I do think that, yeah, the fact that people think it's easy money, more people are getting into it. I think there's a small percentage that are trying to do it for, pure reasons. I think a lot of them are doing it for monetary reasons.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with them doing it for monetary reasons. That's what YouTube is set up for, is to make money.
Huh?
No, and I would agree with you, but then don't go around saying you're a fucking activist.
Yeah.
They'll say you're fighting for my rights. No, you're not. You're fighting for that fucking greenback.
This is public property. It's not private property.
This is private property. You need to leave.
This is public property.
No, ma'am, it's not public property.
Yeah, this is public property. It's city. Because it's public property.
You need to leave.
This is public property, and I'm getting pictures and video. Can I get your name and badge number?
No. Go to the front. Go to the front office. You get my badge number right there.
I'm waiting for someone to say, yeah, I'm just a citizen filming. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Not that I'm the press, because of course nobody issues fucking press credentials except for the mainstream, lamestream media, you know. But
This is public property.
according to the
This is not a
Constitution,
restricted
anybody
area.
that gathers information and disseminates it out to the public is press.
Public property. It's not a restricted area. I can come on this property and take pictures and video. It's a First Amendment right, and it's lawful. I'm taking pictures and video.
Okay, but what information are auditors just disseminating and giving out to the public? That's what I fail to see.
This moron right here, for one.
Okay.
I mean, really, it doesn't matter, because people will watch anything. Therefore, it's.
Oh yeah, I agree. People will watch anything. Well, then fine. You're a fucking entertainer. You're not press. You're your personality.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see somebody say, "Yeah, I'm just a citizen out filming."
Absolutely, that would be a little bit more. That also would be a lot more believable. And yeah, people would say, "Oh, at least you own your dickness," you know.
Well, but the Constitution
protects it. Yeah,
one of them said, you know, basically, because when this was written, you know, way back in the 1600s, 1700s.
Yep.
You know, the press was nothing like it is today, you know. I mean, anybody could open up a newsstand if you could afford a printer.
That's true.
And, you know, if you didn't matter what you were printing, you were press. I mean,
that's true. The founding fathers and the people that wrote these amendments had no idea of the camera phone and YouTube and all this other stuff. You know, they had no way of knowing that things would go this way.
No, but they were truly visionaries.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, agreed. I mean, because the Constitution has held up for so long. I think isn't it one of the oldest documents that's still in effect? I believe.
I think
one of the oldest constitutions in the world. I think is ours. I think one of them at least, which is really interesting.
And it's not that old as far as world history goes.
No, absolutely, it's not. It's not that old at all as far as world history. You're absolutely correct. I think it's still one of the oldest ones that's still in effect.
Yeah,
that should tell you something right there. You know.
Somebody Google that.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will. Someone fact check us on that, because I'm sure it's one of the oldest. I don't know if it's the oldest. I know it's one of the oldest.
Yeah.
But the only problem I'm having with them is they keep saying there's a story, but none of them does a story.
Service?
Now I'm taking pictures and video of public servants.
Okay. For what purpose?
This is a First Amendment right.
Yep. Young lady, you're on police department property.
Which is public property.
What can we do for you?
I didn't need anything. I'm just getting pictures and video of public property.
And why would you be doing that for?
To exercise my First Amendment right.
You got to come up with a little more than just your First
No, I
Amendment.
don't.
No, she doesn't.
You're taking pictures of could be detriment to health and safety of you, of the police department, of the citizens.
The cameras threaten someone's health.
You are if you're posting it online.
I mean, he's taking video of me. I don't feel like it's going to threaten my safety.
This is where I work. I can do what I want to do.
Yeah. This is public property. This is what I want to do.
That's back off. Back off.
That tall cop back there, he's a bad one.
Why are you coming up on police department property?
I told you.
This back here is not public
It's not
property.
a restricted area, and it is public property.
It is a restricted area where a scout
It is not. It's not a restricted area.
Young lady, what can we do for you?
I don't need anything.
Where's your car at?
Why would you want to know if I'm driving and if I have a car? What would you do that with that information exactly?
I can see that we're not getting too much anywhere. When you're taking videos of police department property, you got to have a reason for it.
I don't. It's a First Amendment right, and this is public property.
Okay. Ma'am, you're going to have to leave.
I'm walking around taking pictures and video of the property.
You're taking pictures of officers' cars. You're taking pictures of a whole bunch
I don't
of
know
other
whose
stuff
car's
that
whose,
you
but
don't
it's
have.
public property, public view.
That's my point. You're taking pictures of officers' cars.
It
license
doesn't
plates.
matter. It's public property.
You can't walk around the precinct taking pictures of officers' cars.
Yes, you
I
can.
can take pictures and video on public property. It's a
Ma'am,
First Amendment
I
right.
just watch you take a picture of an officer's car. You need to leave the location.
I don't know if any of these are officers' cars.
That's what my point is. You don't know which cars are which. You don't know if they're UC cars or you don't know if they're personal vehicle cars.
This is public property, and I'm
If they're
exercising
undercover
my First
cars,
Amendment
get a
right to
fucking
take pictures and
gated
video on
fucking
public
yard.
property. Of public property, and anything that I can see from public view. That's the First Amendment. It's lawful, and it's a right.
Young lady, you're gonna have to leave the property and not take pictures of officers' cars.
I can take pictures and video of anything on public property.
For my blotter, do you have a name, ma'am?
Huh?
What's your name?
I don't need to give you that information.
Yes, you do give it, 'cause
No, I
you're
don't.
not- you're
I'm
not-
not doing anything illegal.
You are doing something illegal by taking pictures of officers' cars.
The photography law. Could you quote that photography law for me?
Young lady. I've been very cordial with you.
I've been cordial with you.
What is your name, ma'am?
I don't need to give you that information.
Then you're gonna have to leave the location. I don't know who I'm talking to.
You don't need to. I'm just exercising a First Amendment right to take pictures and video of public property on public property.
For what purpose?
I told you.
You got journalist credentials?
Like what?
You got journalist credentials?
Like what?
Who do you work for?
I'm independent.
Do you have credentials?
I don't need to have credentials,
Ma'am.
sir.
Huh?
Well, no, at least he's not going around filming license plates.
Even those are
She
public.
could. No, she could, but at least she's not doing it. She's not trying to make herself look even more suspicious. It's a nice house.
No, I wonder if
Thank you for your help.
I wonder if there's a parking lot on the other side of the building for the public, or if this is the public parking lot that she's in.
I don't know. That's a good question.
And you know they're gonna follow her.
Yeah. I thought she handled that situation pretty well. She didn't try and get all. She remained calm during the whole thing. Officer tried to lie to her and say there was a photography law. It's like, no, dude, there's not. You're making yourself look really stupid in this
That
instance right
one
now.
up there.
Which one?
Scroll well right there at the very top there.
PNP News Now.
No, that's the wrong one. Not the one I thought it was.
Oh, Rally Podcast. He's pretty good. See what he's up to.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Sam, Triple Orbit of State Patrol.
Sure.
The reason I'm stopping you today is that vehicle that you were following.
Yep.
As a deputy.
Yep.
He said you tried to give him the pullover a couple times.
I did.
How come?
Wanted to talk to him about his driving.
You want to talk to him about his driving?
Yep.
Okay. What was wrong with his driving?
Well, I've got it all on film.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn it into his boss.
Okay. That works.
But thanks.
Do you got a driver's license with you?
I sure do.
Can I have that, please?
You sure cannot.
You're not going to identify yourself to
No,
me?
I don't need to. Sierra 45-3 Sierra, Illinois plates, 2024.
A Ford Exploder.
What is the officer doing?
Doing like 90.
$88, 89 miles per hour.
They should have ignored her, Simon.
I think this one they actually had a prisoner in the back.
And here's the thing. Here's my issue with it. Okay, let's say the officer, let's say he's in the right and the officer is going fast, right? Does it make it right that the auditor himself is going just as fast to keep up with the guy? I mean,
I don't think it does.
No, not at all. I mean, not at all. He shouldn't be doing that sort of thing.
I mean, go up, get his license plate, and then back off. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Josh did the same thing a while back when he was with Carolina, Fort Worth or somebody. He was with somebody.
Oh God!
And yeah. They were saying, "Oh, this cop went so fast," and showing that they were speeding to keep up with the cops. Like, well, there you go. You're showing that you're breaking the law just to keep up with this cop. I mean, come on now.
Carolina was on a live stream, and she straight up ran through a red light. Almost got. I mean, ugh. And she's already ditzy enough. So, I mean, she's got her phone in her hand. She's speeding. She runs right through a red light on purpose. I mean, oh shit, a red light! I got to hurry up, catch up to this cop. I mean, I lost all respect for her then.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's see how this one goes. So you're saying you think that they're carrying a fugitive and they're trying to get to their precinct as fast as they could? Is what you're thinking?
I don't.
That's what you heard, or
that's my understanding because I've seen this video.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I mean, the guy was going too fast.
Yeah, but it doesn't justify the guy following him to go fast either.
That's true.
I mean, I get wanting to keep the police accountable, and I understand it's important for the police to be held accountable, but you're a fucking regular fucking citizen. Just because you see a cop breaking the law doesn't give you the right to fucking break the law just so you can catch that cop breaking the law. No,
oh yeah,
works.
Get the vehicle number and then go to the office. I mean,
yeah.
All you can do is report it.
That's all you can do. And I mean, like, I was clocking, and then they say something stupid like, I was clocking them on my car. So, so you were speeding too. They're the wrong officer.
That's admitting to a crime right there. I mean,
pretty much.
Well, an infraction.
Yeah, infraction. Yeah. I remember that, Cliff. So whatever the officer's doing, he's doing the exact same because he's pacing.
Oh, he's way too close right here. He's.
Yep, here we go.
I mean, he's right up on his ass.
Yeah. I knew it too. I knew it. The guy lit me up. That's interesting. Okay. Now there's 2 squad cars. So we're gonna turn this off and turn it around.
Amen. Comfort all.
How are you, sir?
You put your window down for me, boss?
Sure.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Say, I'm Trooper Lorbeck in State Patrol.
Sure.
The reason I'm stopping you today is that vehicle that you were following.
Yep.
As a deputy.
Yep.
He said you tried to give him the pullover a couple times.
I did.
How come?
Wanted to talk to him about his driving.
You want to talk to him about his driving?
Yep.
Okay. What was wrong with his driving?
Well, I've got it all on film.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn it into his boss.
Okay. That works.
But thanks.
Do you got a driver's license with you?
I sure do.
Can I have that, please?
You sure cannot.
You're not going to identify yourself? to
No,
me?
I don't need to.
I actually kind of do.
Okay, so what law was I breaking?
Well, you're trying to get a deputy to pull over.
I was trying to have a conversation. Is that illegal? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
To what?
To have any conversation or point a direction?
You're trying to get him pulling over down the road.
Well, do you have a supervisor with you?
What was that?
Is it? What's your name, sir?
Refusing to identify himself.
What's going on, sir?
What's your name?
I'm Deputy Michael Coughlin with the
Okay.
Sheriff's Office.
Okay, I don't need to identify because you guys pulled me over for.
Actually, you do because it was a suspicious activity that's going on. All we want to do is ID
sure.
you and figure out what's going on so we can.
So based off what you just said, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? That's my question.
Right now, we're trying to figure out what's going on, sir.
Sure,
I
I
never
just-
said if there's a crime or not.
Then why
I
would-
want to try to figure out what's
Sure.
going on and why you
So
were.
I'm gonna explain something to you. The reason I'm gonna explain something to you. The reason I was following that officer is because I'm a constitutional activist.
I can't. You got to talk up a little.
I'm
bit.
a constitutional activist. I'm a First Amendment auditor. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. That's the reason why I wanted to get that man's information.
What man's information?
The man driving that vehicle, that sheriff's vehicle,
Why is that?
because he was breaking the law several different ways.
How is
Obviously,
that?
you guys didn't see it. I'll have that conversation with his boss. I've got it on film.
But what was he breaking the law? I was 20 miles away when
I
this came
get
in.
that. So I'm not going to have that conversation with you and have court on the side of the road here. I'm going to have a conversation with his boss because I got it on film.
Okay, but we're all responding because you were following that vehicle.
And you're saying that's suspicious.
Yes.
Okay, great. And I'm asking, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Neither.
Okay, so
We're trying to
am
determine
I
why
free
you
to
were
go?
doing that.
Am I free to go?
When, once we figure out what's going on, you sure
I've
are.
explained it to you already, sir.
Then why won't you give us your ID?
I don't need to. I'm a First Amendment auditor and a constitutional activist. Why would I give you my ID if I don't need to?
See who the plate comes back to.
I ran in.
So did they actually.
33. Do you know who did
Do you have a sergeant or you're a captain, sir, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name's Gary Peterson. My badge number is 4.
Okay. Do you know what a First Amendment auditor is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Exactly,
Is
Comfort
it okay if I
But,
reach
but,
in?
I, but I also know that when someone's on the interstate,
Is it okay if I reach into here and give you my
No, it's
business
not.
card? Okay.
It-
Do you want to reach in there and grab my business card?
No.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, what you were doing on the interstate was causing them concern.
Well,
And they were concerned enough to call the sheriff's
Sure.
office and state patrol.
Sure.
So we responded.
And I get that,
Okay?
and I've
So
explained why.
That's a problem.
Why don't they bring up he was speeding? Maybe they can't prove he was speeding because
Well, he could have called the sheriff's office too himself and reported that officer speeding. I mean,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. Very true.
But I've explained why, right?
But you can't do what you were doing. It was
What
unsafe.
was I doing that was illegal or
Well,
unsafe?
You were unsafe according to what they were telling us. You were trying to get them to pull over. That's how they interpreted what you were doing.
Okay, and is that what I'm asking you? Is what is illegal about
It's a
that?
transport vehicle with prisoners. If someone is attempting to get them to
Uh-oh.
pull over,
Sure.
that is a risk.
Yeah. Okay.
They're going to notify other agencies, us,
And that's
the State
fine.
Patrol, which is why we're here.
That's 100% fine.
So
I have no
once
problem with you pulling me
once we
over.
run your plate, sir, and there's no issues, and
I have no problem with
we'll
that.
get you on your way. Okay?
I'm not trying to give you grief.
Nope, you're not.
Okay.
Nope, not
The
at
reason that I'm still
Now, my question is, after he just got that information from the officer that says a prison transport, and that's more than likely why they were going as fast as they were. My question is, does this end here, or is he still going to press the issue and try and get this cop in trouble? What do you think?
It should end there.
It really should. It really, really should. But the question is, will it end there? What do you think, Sasquatch?
I've already seen the video, so I'm not going to ruin it for everybody.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think it's going to end there, but it should end there.
sticking to
Yep, you're
the
doing just fine.
you're gonna get my ID anyways. You already know who I am.
Well, no, actually, I don't. That's why I had them run
Well,
your plates.
okay.
Okay.
Either way.
So once we get that information, as long as there's no wants, I'm going to ask you, please don't do what you were doing again. If they had a number on the van to call.
Well, then I've got a license plate number. I've got a license plate number.
You know,
So I will.
Sir, could you do me one favor?
Sure.
Just throw me a little bit. Just the first name.
You can call me Rowdy. I'll give you my business card. It's right in there. You can grab it if you'd like.
I just want your real first name, man. That's it.
I'll give you my business card.
What?
You can grab my business
I'm
card.
really hard of hearing.
If you would like to grab my business card, you can grab it.
Inside your vehicle, man.
Okay, I respect
trust
that.
you.
I respect
you
that.
already see, man. You're not.
I respect that, but
fighting with me,
I do
but-
want to give you the business card if that's okay.
Yeah,
Can
that's
I?
fine.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
just.
you're good, bud.
Okay. I get it. You guys have a hard enough job, and honestly, my goal is to make your lives better by finding bad cops and showing
No,
good
it's
cops.
not.
I get that, bud.
And if you guys check out my channel, you'll see that.
Okay.
'Cause I do interviews.
I
I
get
do.
that, but you know you're not making our job any easier by just not telling us who you are. If you would have
So,
said, "Hey, my
I get
name is
that.
Bob, and this is what I'm doing, and that's why I was doing it,"
And
I'd be
I get
like,
that.
Cool, man. Let me check your ID. You would have already been gone.
And I
You
get
see
that. But as a
get-
constitutional activist, it shouldn't be difficult to use your rights, right?
No, dude,
You
man,
get what I'm
I
saying?
stand up for our.
And I get it, and I know you do.
I do.
Otherwise, you would have been in the vehicle. I'd have gotten out. You'd have arrested me, and,
I
and
mean,
then
it
we would have.
could've went
Yeah,
100
I know.
different ways.
I get it. I don't think you're a bad guy, right?
I didn't hear anything what was going on. All right.
Sergeant, you
Anyways,
want me to
you
explain
got
it to you?
stopped- You got stopped by my partner and I for following too
Correct.
closely. Okay.
Well, actually, that's not why you
So
stopped me.
I need to ID you.
So is that what
Our
you're
plan-
claiming you stopped me for?
Yes, it is. So my plan
Okay.
is to warn you for following too closely.
Okay.
And then cut you loose. Okay.
Okay.
It's that easy.
I need your name and badge
So-
number, sir.
It'll be on my warning.
Okay. Can you just say it audioly so the camera can hear you?
It'll be on my warning. My name is Trooper Sue Shung with Wisconsin State Patrol.
Thank you.
Badge 2597, car 553.
Outstanding.
I got nothing to hide.
I get that. I'm not saying you do.
Warning, you're following too close. You won't go in your record. There's no monetary fine. I
Okay.
apologize for the smear marks. It's hand sanitizer.
It's all good.
So I just had a little too much in my hand and it got all over the
No
a
worries.
little bit on there. All
I
right?
do have a couple questions. So the officer that pulled me over, was that you?
No, that's my partner Derek.
Okay.
We're Becky.
So where did he see the following too closely?
He was right behind you, and I was behind you too. So,
Yep. Yeah, I know. I was
so I saw it too.
sure. Okay. And that's where it came from?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a business card?
All my information on there. Look,
Wait,
sideshow.
didn't that other one say he was 20 miles behind him?
I got stuff
and
I gotta
that's-
do,
and
yep.
That's fine too. Okay.
I know.
20 miles.
All right, you
He
take care of
was
yourself.
he was really
We're not gonna
close.
sit here too long 'cause
That's
it's
fine.
not-
You
it's
take
not
care.
safe, okay?
I'm good.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll leave my red and blues on. Just watch it for traffic coming from behind.
Okay.
You just gain speed on the shoulder. Put your left blinker on. Just watch it for traffic coming from behind, okay?
Okay.
Other than that, though, just be careful next time. If you're going to tailgate another cop, especially one with a prisoner in there,
Yeah, sure.
that's where you're going to get like 5, 6 of us. Obviously, for the officer's safety and for the prisoner's
Sure.
safety.
I'm
We
not-
have no idea who you are. You know?
I get that. Yeah.
So, other than that, have a safe trip home. I don't know where you're headed, but just be careful pulling out.
Okay. Thanks so much. Take care.
True, but this officer also doesn't have a prison transport. Okay, so it doesn't really tell you if he went through with his
Yeah.
unfortunately. But you'd think after finding out that, there was reason for what was going on and there's reason why he got stopped, Sure, maybe he didn't like the reason, but I can see justification for the reason what happened. Because they don't know if you're trying to break that guy out of prison or whatnot. Because shit
Yeah.
happens. Shit happens. I do think that he did try and de-escalate the situation very well. He didn't throw around all the bullshit, and it went a lot. I mean, let's put it this way: if this were Omaha, that would have went a lot.
Oh yeah.
So much. Even if it was Josh, that would have went so much differently. This guy, I thought he at least attempted to de-escalate the situation, and he didn't just immediately think the cop was bullshitting and make up stupid excuses when the cop told him, "Well, look, yeah, he has a prisoner." He's like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense," sort of thing. And I can only hope that with that information, he decided to, but the fact that he was following him makes me think that he went to the precinct anyway. You know what I mean?
You don't know.
True. No, but
I mean,
that's my thought. That's my thought.
I mean, I don't know. Coverdell said he did, so.
Mm-hmm. So Yoda said I had a cop following me closer with his brights on and a semi trucks in the other lane, so I sped up. And when I was able to get over, he pulled me over speed. Well, that's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but that's the auditor I usually like, because I like the fact that he does try to de-escalate situations. He doesn't try to make it worse than it needs to be. So I appreciate the fact that he does that in his audits. I tried to get him on the show before, but he hasn't responded back to me. Makes me sad. See what else we got here. Who's Nate Skate?
Oh, he's from out there in California.
What's up guys, NateSkates182 here. Today I'm sharing a certain video for this channel that I just came across. Shout out to 805 Cobwatch who shared this video as well. But in this video I'm about to show you guys comes from a channel called Pete Stanfield. Pete Stanfield was recently pulled over and harassed by an officer who well abuses his rights here, and the officer's powers himself. Comment on this officer's actions in the comment section down below, and also don't forget to go show some support to Pete Stanfield in the link in the description down below. Thank you.
That's like me, and he records off his phone, it looks like.
So, pulled over. For cracking my windshield, but I didn't like my crack too much.
Yeah, that's legit.
I'll shake you some.
Jeez, look at that.
Searched or looked into a little further. Cops make me nervous. Doesn't matter if I'm doing something wrong or not. They just make me nervous.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but you got a cracked windshield, dumbass.
That is the thing.
I mean,
Why do I have a car that's
if you're not on your way to get it fixed, then you're a dumbass.
You're an Altus.
The last video that I saw that Nate Skate showed was this dude that got pulled over, and he was just going off on the cops, and Nate Skate was trying to go, "You see, the cops are just trying to intimidate him." It's like, no, the dude was being an idiot and saying, "What am I being pulled over for? Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna do this." And the cop gave him plenty of opportunities, and he finally pulled him out of the vehicle. And Nate Skate was like, "Well, this guy's just exercising his rights and blah blah." It's like, no, you're an idiot. So I can only assume that this is probably going to go similar.
So don't forget to go show some support.
But do you think if he just be quiet and let him talk, he may get out of the ticket and just get a warning?
We'll see. We'll see what he does. He gets nervous around cops, so let's find out if he's a nervous talker or not, or if he feels more empowered because of the camera.
Okay.
For cracking my windshield, but I didn't like my crack too much.
That's a hell of a crack.
My hands are a little shaky, so I'm probably gonna
Motherfucker's busted.
Searched or looked into a little further. Cops make me nervous. Doesn't matter.
I think maybe his wife threw a rock at him.
Jitters.
She's like, I have to go back to my wife. You're what?
Why do I have a car that's registered in Duke, Oklahoma, but in Mississippi?
There you go. Oklahoma cop block does that too, huh?
but I don't live here in Altus. So what am I doing?
I mean, I got a little rock chip in mine, and I want to get it replaced.
I want to look into me a little further because I guess that
But I mean, a little rock chip isn't gonna,
suspicious.
Be
see
as bad as what this dude has.
I know.
Sorry if my phone's a little shaky, but my hand's a little shaky.
I mean, insurance would have covered that windshield.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I guess wouldn't it depend on what happened to it?
Well, it wouldn't matter. Usually, insurance would cover a windshield if it's that fucking broke.
Yeah, but it
A
depends on what
rock came up and hit it going down the road. I mean,
flight repair, safe flight replace.
You may not have the deductible to pay for it.
Oh, maybe not. Well, I guess we'll find out here. Huh? He'll explain it away. Why the hell is it taking the cops so long to get up here?
Maybe running this tag,
Oh, true. Maybe. Good point. Yes, please hit the like button. He doesn't like cops, Tim. That's what he said. He doesn't like cops. Or they make him nervous, I should say.
well, you don't have any thumbs down.
That's good.
I'll give you one.
Ah, that's fucked up, Sasquatch.
It doesn't really matter.
I know.
Oh, somebody else snaking on my. That's not right.
So snaked on the thumbs down.
Oh,
nice of them.
now they're trying to take it away. Somebody's playing thumbs down roulette with me. I'm unique.
It's taking so long, but got my 9-year-old little girl with me. I was making sure it was still recording. Don't do this too much.
Oh, that sucks, comfort talk.
And you had to wait for it to boot up again. Oh my God.
Luckily, my laptop doesn't take that long to boot up. It's really fast. I like it.
Hurry the fuck up. Taking their damn time. Making phone calls about me? Really?
Oh, I'm on a desktop.
Also, yours takes a little minute to boot up.
Hey, really? It's an Apple.
Sorry.
It's an iMac. Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
love it.
I hate apples.
I love it.
Probably calling City Hall. See if I own the house on Kennedy. Like I said. Dude asking me the address. I was like, why do you need the address? It's because we can't verify who you are. Blah, blah, blah. I gave you my license. Yeah, other state.
Why'd you cuss, Comfort Dog? Did something piss you off on the channel? Your dog got scared. Poor Poochie.
Where's my coat?
Don't scare your dogs, Comfort Dog.
Well, she accidentally turned her laptop off.
Oh, so that's why she goes like, God damn it! Like, what the fuck? What'd I do?
Well, here I am recording.
Speaking of dogs, mine's outside somewhere.
Okay, here we come.
Let's see if I can find her. I need to fill up coffee anyways. I'll be right back.
So, Peter?
Yes, sir.
Where are you guys staying at whenever you're up here in Oklahoma or over here in
My
Oklahoma?
old boss. My old boss has a house in Duke.
In Duke? That's why the vehicle tags are registered in
Right,
Duke?
right. I mean, I could have just as well used this Kennedy address, but I haven't lived there in a few years.
I'm just having a hard time.
I haven't lived in that Kennedy house in a few years, and the house is kind of run down, so I prefer not to even have mail go there. It's kind of a rundown neighborhood, too.
I'm just curious as to why it just doesn't, you know what I mean? It just doesn't add up to me.
What doesn't add
that
up?
you live in Mississippi. You have a house in Altus, and your vehicle's registered in Duke.
Right. I bought the car in Oklahoma.
You bought the car in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Enid.
Okay, well, so that would be, that'd be logical as to why it's registered in Oklahoma, but it just not adding up to me. That's all.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really need to. It's America. I'm free to travel anywhere in the country. I don't understand what doesn't add up. I mean, it's not like I crossed a border or something. I mean,
no.
What doesn't
No,
add
that's
up?
not what I'm saying.
I've lived
Like-
off and on in Altus for 15 years.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever I pulled your name up, I could obviously see where you've been in Altus throughout.
Okay, because he said he didn't find no history on me here. The other guy.
Right.
Yeah. So you're saying that you see that I've been there. Okay.
Because I seen where there was an interaction between you and another officer here in Altus on, what was it, Judy?
Yeah, I got
your son.
Yeah, there was an incident with my son. I've gotten a ticket here in Altus before.
Hang on. Yes, ma'am.
I'll check it out, Cliff.
Okay. All right, thanks. All right. So, Peter, this here is a warning for the cracked windshield, okay? And this is just so I can show my boss why I talked to you, okay? There is why I pulled you over. Have you had a lot of bad interactions with law enforcement in your lifetime?
Not bad. Maybe in my youth. But
in your youth?
Yeah, I'm 43.
Okay. Because you're shaking really, really bad.
I watch a lot of police videos on YouTube all the time.
Well, you can't watch them.
And
You can't. You
the
gotta take
interactions
those into
are just,
context.
that's why I'm recording. I
I understand why you're recording, but I know that you're recording, okay? But you're shaking so bad. This is uncanny.
Okay.
Why are you shaking so bad?
I got bad nerves to begin with, but obviously it gets worse when I'm dealing with police.
Because I'm trying to explain this warning to you. You're shaking like a leaf on these trees with the wind blowing through it.
Well, my heart's racing. I don't know what else to say.
So, all right, this is your name right here, correct? Go ahead. No, hold on. They're going to talk to me. I hate. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed that too. It was a lot of fun. I hope to have Desert on more. That was just really
Okay.
cool.
Thank you. Okay. So this here, that's your name, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. This here's a warning for the cracked windshield. Okay. In the state of Oklahoma, if the crack's in the windshield inside the wiper zone, or it goes more than 6 inches across the windshield, it's a safety hazard and the windshield needs replaced. Okay. So,
When I first got the car, I figured I might get pulled over for it, and then I just got so used to it, I forgot about it.
right. And that's just something that I like to make sure it gets fixed because I've seen them actually collapse in on people.
Really?
Yeah. So this year, there's no fine, no court date, nothing like that. Okay. No, you don't have to sign. Like I said, that way you know that you got pulled over, and I
The fix-it ticket.
electronic version,
I've been
so that way
warned.
I could show right, and that you've been warned about your windshield. Okay, the electronic version, so I can show my boss why I pulled you over, what it is we talked about. Okay, there's that back. Here's your driver's license, and your insurance back.
My
okay?
question: do I need to get it taken care of soon? Then,
Oh,
since
absolutely.
I've already gotten a warning now, I'm in the books.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can probably
Get
get
it
pulled
taken
over today or tomorrow and actually get a ticket for it.
Right. Yeah, somebody else might see you, pull you over, and give you a ticket, or they might give you a fix-it ticket or something.
Or show them that I just got this. I'm gonna get it done. You know.
Sure. Absolutely. So, I'm gonna ask you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any guns, knives, drugs, anything illegal in the vehicle?
Nothing illegal. Absolutely not.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Would you mind if I took a look inside the vehicle?
I mean, you could see from out there what you can see in here.
Would you mind if I searched the vehicle from bumper to bumper
Yes,
and
I
everything
mind.
inside?
I mind.
Okay.
because I see how they do in the videos. They tear the car apart. You
Oh,
stand
no,
there for
no,
a half
no,
hour.
no.
I'm not dealing with that.
I don't tear nothing apart. I really don't.
Well, I'm not
So.
doing anything illegal. I don't have anything illegal. I know for a fact I don't have anything to worry about.
Okay.
But however, I'm not going to sit here for 20, 30 minutes waiting while you tear up my car.
That's not all I was just simply asking for about 5-10 minutes of your time.
Yep. No, sir.
So, all right. Say what?
No, sir.
All right. You have a good day.
You have a good day too.
So turns out all he got was a warning, and the cop saw him shaking like a tree and thought maybe he had something in the car.
Yep. He thought he had something. That's why he wanted to search it.
Which makes sense. But again, you know, the cop didn't try and push it. He asked him. The dude said no, and that was the end of it.
Yep.
The cop did pretty good. I don't see what the issue was with that stop. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that one. That was a decent stop.
Yep.
That was a really good stop. So I'm glad at least the guy that was talking about it didn't claim it was like a bad stop, because it definitely wasn't. That wasn't too bad. And he got a little warning. And now hopefully he got his fucking ticket fixed, where we're going to see a lot more videos from him, huh?
Have you seen the one with Extra Good Citizen and Jesse Plumman?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, don't show that thief. He doesn't deserve any fucking views.
Well, the only reason I'm talking about it is, you know, he says he doesn't get involved in that, but he got involved. Both of them got involved with this, where they shouldn't get involved with it.
Another one from this cat. Saints 8207.
One more. See what happened? That pillar in place? He's got a weapon? You got a gun, bro? Back up. He has a gun or something? Back up for me. I'm already back. Sir, I'm right here.
Comfort says the cop was too easy. This is be nice, you know.
She wants to see you tasing too.
I'm right here. That's it. Cop Watch 2020. This guy out here again. What time it is? It's 5:06.
Beautiful beach.
October 8th, 2020. Cop Watch. We're out here. This is officer with
That's the only good thing about California.
Beaches? Yeah.
Yeah.
Beaches are nice.
Cop Watch 2020. Nigga.
So up northern California, the redwoods are nice too.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Well, here on Cop Watch, baby. Yo, they'll go to backup over there. Look at this. They got the backup on scene. Look at this officer. Woo!
Do me a favor, just go sit on the sidewalk. Just called obstruction of the sidewalk. You can sit over here though if you like.
Nah, it's hot, man. I don't like to sit over there. He told me to back up already, man.
I understand that.
What is your name and badge number?
You can't obstruct the sidewalk.
What is your name and badge number, man?
Sergeant Casper, I'm not giving you my badge
Okay.
number. Just slide
What?
over here.
No, what's your badge number, man? What
Can
you
you
mean?
read my shirt?
Okay, but I don't have your badge number.
Great. You're not under criminal investigation.
I am under criminal investigation. He told me to back up. I backed up at a safe distance. But he wanted me to back up at a safe distance, fam. If I sit over here, I'm not gonna be at a safe distance.
Okay, guys. So when you get asked to back up, according to this guy, you are under a criminal investigation. This guy's a fucking idiot. You see, this is not going to go very well.
Listen, you're gonna tell me to back
I'm
up.
telling you. You can sit right there. Sit right there. Just relax.
Oh, they got three. Now they got three cops over here.
Well, you have your ID with you, so I can write your warning for the ordinance violation.
Nick will not rest until he sees a tasing in the nuts.
sidewalk.
Yeah, you were, and then you're arguing with me about it. I just need your
He told me to stand over there, ma'am.
stand. That's it.
Ma'am, I'm hot. I'm sweating. What do you want me to do?
I need your your identification so I can write you. It's just a warning. It just goes in the system that you and I had
Exactly.
this
He
discussion.
For what
isn't
reason?
under investigation at
We have
all.
an ordinance where you cannot obstruct the sidewalk.
Oh, okay. The sidewalk is huge, man. Look how big the sidewalk is. Hold on. Let me do a walk. Let me do a walk real quick. Hold on. Let me do the walk.
Hey,
Whoa,
come
whoa.
over here.
I'm just doing a walk to measure how much it is.
Now. This is exactly what you want. Is you want to pick fights with the cops. But
Ma'am, I don't have my ID with me, ma'am. I'm sorry.
How about your name? Let's go with that. I gotta write this up.
I'm good as citizen. What do you need my name for
Your name is
again?
good citizen.
You're saying you're writing me an ordinance for what?
You asked me my name. Did I give you my name? Sure.
You haven't given me your badge number though.
67.
And he has to
How
give
about
me your
this?
badge number.
6712. He doesn't have to. You're not under a criminal investigation with him. You're under an enforcement.
Ma'am, you guys are on duty, right?
Listen to me. You are under an enforcement regulatory investigation with me, which requires you by state law to give me your name and date of birth or your identification.
I don't have
You
my
don't
identification.
Your card with you, that's fine. So
I'm
your
sorry,
name
ma'am.
and
I don't
birth
have
date would be sufficient. Your first name, sir?
To write me a warning for sitting on the sidewalk?
Correct. It's called an ordinance warning. Unless you'd like to.
What if I was about to pass out?
Listen to me.
What was I about to pass out, ma'am?
Listen,
You didn't even ask me a question. You didn't.
Do you want me to answer you?
Go ahead. Talk. I'm listening. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead, talk.
I just advise you. It's
Women
important
cops are the
to
worst.
obstruct a sidewalk with you choosing to sit in it with your speaker device. Okay. I can choose to either write you that ticket or give you the warning. Either way, I have to document you and I had this conversation. I'm choosing to give you the warning.
Thank you, ma'am.
I need your name and I need to verify who you are so that I can complete.
Just write it as good citizen, ma'am.
But that's not who you are.
I am a good citizen. What are you talking
Failing
about?
to identify. Is that your friend back there? You're failing to identify.
I don't have any
yourself.
friends on this beach, man. What do you mean? Well, all these are all my family.
Come here.
These are all my
He
family,
needs
man.
your help.
Yo, where's the watch commander at? Just get the watch commander.
There isn't one. I'm in.
There's no watch commander? Oh my God. No, there's the watch commander though. The lieutenant. Where's the lieutenant at?
There isn't a
I
Yo,
know
there's
you
some
have a
sort of
lieutenant.
Sydney ordinance he's
I know you have a
broken
lieutenant on your force.
regarding the sidewalk. Some cities
get
have
it.
really
And I
stupid
respect that,
and
man.
bullshit
Okay, so if you
ordinances.
respected it enough, I respected you enough.
I know where I have.
But I was hot and I was about to pass out, man.
There's
I'm
an ordinance.
sweating bullets out here. And when I came over here, this is actually my neighbor. He's staying.
Just to tell you about stupid ordinance here where I'm at, there's a stupid ordinance where they have this anti-camping ordinance, and it essentially makes, if you're homeless, illegal, right? And so what happens is you can't walk around in the city with a sleeping bag. Like if you have a sleeping bag, you're violating the ordinance. And if you stop in one spot and you put your backpack down, the sleeping bag touches the ground for over, I can't remember the time frame, but you can get ticketed for it. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. They're trying to get that shit changed because it's essentially making being homeless a freaking crime. And unfortunately, here where we're at, there's a lot of homeless. So there are some really stupid ass ordinances.
Well, there's a lot of homeless people that don't need to be, but choose because they get a lot of free shit.
Oh, no, I totally agree, and I get it. But just, what about for people who are in my boat where it's like, life circumstances and just shit happens, it definitely makes it harder to get out of the situation. So, I kind of see it. I see it from your way too. Because, yeah, absolutely. There are a lot of people that are out there to make it a career just to be homeless. So I get it.
At the Hyatt Row Hotel. We're both staying at the Hyatt.
You know him?
He's staying in the room next to me at the Hyatt Regency. That's the reason why I'm like, why is this cop coming up to me? Yes, I've seen him in the hotel.
So you're staying at the Hyatt. You're not free to leave.
Ma'am. Oh, I'm detained?
Yeah.
For what probable cause, ma'am?
I told you. An
For what
ordinance
cause?
violation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna revisit this. I need your name. I need your birthday. So that
We're
I can
staying at the Hyatt Regency. Why is he being detained right now?
Why are you walking circles around me right now? I'm conducting an investigation. You want to go about your business. The fastest way we do that, you give me who you are.
I'm just very nervous right now, ma'am. You see me in the sit down, relax position. You're an officer that has a taser and a gun, and you're about to arrest my neighbor.
Okay, I'm not worried.
Sydney ordinances, Pat.
I'm here dealing with you.
But why is he harassing him though?
That's not.
I'm trying to get
They're
my
trying to get the
neighbor
shit
that's
changed.
staying at. Do you want to know what room he's staying in?
That is none of your concern right now. Your concern.
What are you
should
talking
be-
about?
Your concern should be dealing with me, and let's be done with our issue.
He He is my concern
Great.
because we came up to the beach at the same time.
And you know what? He'll probably leave it here a whole lot faster than you're going to because of this debate that you want to keep
I'm
having
not
going
debating.
back and forth. Your first name and your last name, sir.
Oh, do you want me to call somebody for you, Aunt? Oh, okay, he good. You don't want me to call somebody. What do you mean?
Need your first and last name, please.
For what position? I don't have my ID on me, man. What am I supposed to say? I came out to the beach. You want to walk back to the Hyatt Regency with me? Let's go to my room and I'll go get my ID.
And you're pointing the wrong way. The Hyatt isn't even that way. I don't even.
I know.
where you are.
I drove here, ma'am. I'm
Super.
sorry. My friend drove here, so I
So
didn't
you're
know.
not staying at the Hyatt Regency.
I am staying at the Hyatt Regency.
Great. Your first and last name and your birthday, please.
Ma'am,
This is
I don't
super simple.
understand.
This is super simple.
So you can look me up in your database and check if I have warrants?
Did he say that?
This is
I'm
racial
sorry.
profiling.
I didn't
You
hear
know
him
that,
say
right?
that.
Actually, the ordinance violation. It has nothing to do with.
You're gonna write me up.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
about a meta
My friend
ordinance?
over here, so I didn't. For what position? I don't
That's
have
why I
my-
like the law here in
What am I supposed to
Texas.
Dealing with me, and let's be done with our issue.
He is my concern
Great.
because we came up to the beach at the same time.
And you know what? He'll probably leave it here a whole lot faster than you're going to because of this debate that you want to keep
I'm
having
not
going
debating.
back and forth. Your first name and your last name, sir.
Oh, do you want me to call somebody for you, Aunt?
This is before.
You're an officer that has a taser and
Yeah.
for what probable cause, man? In the room next to me at the Hyatt Regency. That's the reason why I'm like, why is this cop coming up to me? Yes, I've seen him in the hotel.
So you're staying at the Hyatt. You're not free to leave.
Ma'am. Oh, I'm detained?
Yeah.
For what probable cause, ma'am?
I told you. An
For what
ordinance
cause?
violation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna revisit this. I need your name. I need your birthday. So that I
We're
can
staying
write
at the
you
Hyatt
report.
Regency. Why is he being detained right now?
Why are you walking circles around me right now? I'm conducting an investigation. You want to go about your business. The fastest way we do that, you give me who you
I'm
are.
just very nervous right now, ma'am. You see me in the sit down, relaxed position. You're an officer that has a taser and a gun, and you're about to arrest my neighbor.
Okay, I'm not worried about him right now. I'm here dealing with you.
But why is he harassing me though?
That's not-
I'm trying to get my neighbor that's staying at room. Do you want to know what room he's staying in?
That is none of your concern right now. Your concern should
What are you
be,
talking about?
Your concern should be dealing with me, and let's be done with our issue.
He is my concern
Right?
because we came up to the beach at the same time.
And you know what? He'll probably leave it here a whole lot faster than you're going to because of this debate that you want to keep having
I'm not
going
debating.
back and forth. Your first name and your last name, sir.
Oh, do you want me to call somebody for you, Aunt? Oh, okay, he good. You don't want me to call somebody. What do you mean?
Need your first and last name, please.
For what position? I don't have my ID on me, man. What am I supposed to say? I came out to the beach. You want to walk back to the Hyatt Regency with me? Let's go to my room and I'll go get my ID.
And you're pointing the wrong way. The Hyatt isn't even that way. I don't even.
I know.
where you are.
I drove here, ma'am. I'm
Super.
sorry. My friend drove here, so I
So
didn't
you're
know.
not staying at the Hyatt Regency.
I am staying at the Hyatt Regency.
Great. Your first and last name and your birthday, please.
I want to stay at the
Ma'am,
Hyatt Regency.
I don't understand.
This is super simple.
So you can look me up in your database and check if I have warrants?
No.
This
so
is
that I
racial
can- so
profiling.
I
You know
can
that,
write
right?
you the ordinance violation. It has nothing to do with
You're gonna write me an
Whoa.
ordinance for sitting down on the ground?
I'm gonna ask you one more time, and then
Did you really say this is racially profiling?
Yep.
Where does he get that from? I don't understand this one. I don't see how he gets that one. Why are people so quick to throw that out there? That's so fucking ridiculous. God, people are so dumb.
and it's going to be obstruction. Do you know what that is? You're willfully choosing not to disclose who you are underneath an investigation conducted by a law enforcement officer. I am that. I explained that to you already. I'm Sergeant Casper with the Clearwater Police. I advised you why you're not free to leave.
Okay.
I also advise you, if you cooperate, I can just write you this warning. You go about your way. Now you know the rules. I go about my way, and why he called me here.
Man, you act like I was protesting. I'm sitting here. Look how big this sidewalk is. Come
Didn't
on,
say
man.
anything. You're putting those words on your camera. I didn't. You did that.
Look,
First and last, and your date of birth.
I don't have, ma'am.
I didn't.
I'm a good citizen. I'm asking you for a watch commander right now.
You're not going to get it right now.
I can't get the watch commander?
No. You don't want to be cooperative?
I'll give you my information as soon as I get the watch commander. Once I get the watch commander gets here, then we'll talk.
Here's the problem.
We can have a whole conversation once the watch
You
commander
don't
gets
need to
here.
watch. Hi, did you want to come help your friend?
I told you I don't know. I told you I don't have the. This is my neighbor right here.
Here's the thing.
He knows my information more than anybody.
We're going to back this up 2 more times.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Okay. Apparently, this officer talked to you yesterday in the presence of your friend yesterday. So I know that the two of you are together.
Oh, snap.
Here's the second part. Again, I'm going to give you one more warning. You are to give me your information because I'm conducting an investigation. as a law
Okay,
enforcement
for what?
officer. You failing to do that is called obstruction. You can go to jail for that. Do you understand?
Ma'am, I'm trying to figure out
It's
what
either yes or no. Do you understand?
you're obstructing me for justice for what? For what? What have I committed? What ordinance have I? That's an ordinance. That's a city ordinance.
Correct.
Okay.
And I still have to complete
What
that
law have I broken where you have to run my name? I already know you're gonna run my name for warrants, ma'am. Ma'am, you're just this is the warrant.
Okay, stand up. Come here. Stand up.
You're arresting me now?
You-
Because I won't give my name?
Yeah. It's called obstruction. Here, I don't want
No, no,
this-
no,
I
no,
don't
no, no,
want it
no,
to
no,
get
no, no. Don't
broken.
touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch
Put
it.
your
Don't
one
touch
hand
it.
back.
Since you're arresting me. Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. 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 Why are you breaking my why are you doing that?
Nothing.
Because you're a dumbass.
It doesn't get broken.
Fine, ma'am. Can you get my camera, please?
No.
Ma'am.
Hold on. Can I ask you a quick question? Do you know him? Okay, great.
Relax, man. Ma'am, why are you doing this, ma'am? Why are you doing this? Why are you grabbing my camera, ma'am? I'll ask for lieutenant. Don't be trying to grab my officer. Fine. Let me get my shirt. Why you grab my shirt? Why you grab my shirt?
Hey, Kenny, let me ask you something. You know, at this point, you know, because you experience basically the same thing. What is your reaction to the cops?
Well, I don't understand. I mean, well, first of all, he brought up a good point. He said, look how big the sidewalk is. I mean, the sidewalk was huge. And there also does seem to be, she just said that, I know you're with him because this officer has talked to you both before, the day before. So there's something that happened prior to this video, which, you know, we're not privy to. So we're not sure exactly how the interaction went on a previous day. But on this one, I mean, it's not like I don't think why. I mean, because it was a warning. He wasn't going to get any. He wasn't going to have to pay any money. He wasn't going to have to pay any fines. And if anything did come from it, I think his best bet would have been to comply at that moment, and then when he's in court, fight it there. I think he's fighting it in the wrong venue. That's my opinion.
But do you think he was really? Do you think he was like in fear of losing, like basically his shelter? And would that affect, you know, everything that happened?
He's staying at the higher Regency. He was saying.
I don't think he was thinking that far ahead.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I think he had a warning.
He was thinking that he was just going to get a warning and he was going to talk shit, which is what he did.
Yeah, so I think he chose the wrong venue to do the fighting here. I mean, if it would have escalated, he could have took it to court and he might have won. Who knows? I mean,
he'd have been better off not saying a damn word.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see.
It's you know, one of those, you know, flip a coin type of things.
Depends. I mean,
but the cop definitely elevated it.
Yeah,
she definitely elevated it.
And that's why I was actually asking Kenny. You know, that's why I was actually asking, because, like, like, Blue Lives, Blue Line and everything like that, and so I wanted to hear from somebody like you, who admittedly has gone through hard times.
But I don't think this guy. That's the thing. I don't think he's going through hard times. I don't know necessarily if he's staying at the Hyatt Regency. but I highly doubt that he's going through hard times. I was just bringing that up. The only reason I even brought that up is just to show that there are stupid ass city ordinances, like the one that this officer is citing with the sidewalk, blocking the sidewalk ordinance, city ordinance. I was just pointing out that there's other city ordinances that are just as stupid in different cities. You're just giving it more out.
There's one up in, I think it's either North Dakota or South Dakota, that if 3 Indians are walking into a town, you can shoot them.
That's just horrible.
Because
that's so horrible.
It's stopping a war party.
That is so horrible.
And it's still on the books today.
But let you try and use that.
That's how stupid some of these laws are.
Oh, I agree. That's just ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. It's not even funny, Tim.
There's a book or something about that, isn't there? Out there?
There might be.
You know,
That's
like actually, like
ridiculous.
tells you like all of them. I know here in Massachusetts, like as far as I know, it's still okay to beat your wife.
From my understanding, it's a federal crime to have what is it? Sodomy. Sodomy is a federal crime, from my understanding.
Oh shit! Yeah, Jesus.
I mean, there's just so much stuff out there that just is still on the books that they refuse to remove. That's still they're archaic laws, archaic ordinances. Still on the
Although
books.
that sodomy thing
They're not
might
going to get you on.
explain
But if
that-
a cop wants to be a dick, apparently they can get you on some of this shit.
But that sodomy thing might explain why Ron Jeremy is like going through what he's going through right now, right? But
No, I think Ron Jeremy's going through. I think Ron Jeremy's going through where Ron Jeremy's going through because Ron Jeremy's just a dick.
Well, and plus,
Unintended.
this guy here didn't know the law.
Oh yeah, absolutely, he didn't. No, of course, he's just trying to.
He's a YouTube star.
Yeah,
and
maybe the cop didn't either.
No, the cops
That's
knew the
highly
ordinances.
possible.
It's possible, but the cops also trying to do the city ordinance. But Yoda was saying that he thinks that there was some sort of legal settlement at the end of this video. I'm not quite sure about it, but he was the one talking about it. I don't know the dude's name, so I really couldn't look it up or anything. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe they'll talk about it at the end here. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Enforcement into action. Well, he got what he was looking for.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
It is bizarre. He's bizarre.
You know what I mean?
Well, he stalked my other officer all day yesterday, up and down the beach. Like every time they got out to talk to people, him and his buddy up there.
Yeah.
Come here. Look at him. He's like, "Who, me?" Yeah, you.
It's weird.
It's like I'm
every
watching
time
a
they got out
porn
to
now.
talk to people, regardless of what it was, they would walk right through families and
She's
stand in
got a
front of them
case
while
of
they were talking to
contempt of
people.
cop.
It was the weirdest.
Yeah,
Like,
she really.
I suppose you see a lot of weirdos around here.
I mean, you're just learning stuff through this conversation alone. Like, so apparently they were cop watching her partner all day the other day, so she's already got it in for him, sort of. So maybe she was just so she was looking for, but it doesn't necessarily make the city ordinance, the fact that he broke a city ordinance, any less relevant. If he broke one, he broke one. Maybe she was looking for it because of that. Okay, fair enough. But does that make it any less wrong? You know, I don't think it makes it any less wrong. If he did it, he did it. Regardless of why she found out
Yeah,
he
but
did it or why she
there was
charged him with doing
nobody
it.
on the sidewalk but him and her. I didn't
That's
see
true.
anybody walking past. He
That's
wasn't
true.
blocking shit.
That's true. I mean, again, it'd be interesting to see how this turns out.
Invite.
Yeah, well, I would
You
say
can't
that
help
I would say the environment might invite all kinds, but
Yeah.
it's hard not to stay away from a beautiful place.
No, that's true. Like, I mean,
But still, I think he probably should have fucking fought it if it went any further. Not on the street. Should have fought it in the courtroom. I'm sticking to that.
just chill out for a while, you know. I don't mean whatever. You know, I'm not trying to.
No, it's all good.
Okay, did they put something over his camera, or is it just like against a shirt? Or yeah, it was just up against it. No, they covered it.
Yeah. Maybe it's the heat.
No, they're up to something, huh?
You're right, Comfort Doll.
Of course he doesn't. He said he didn't get his ID back from you or whatever you were doing. He didn't have anything in his pockets, any wallet?
He just had another, all he had was another,
Later, Pat.
Okay. His buddy's up there walking and he just keeps checking his shoulder. So when you get done with this guy, you go track him down, see if you can get anything from him. Same clothes. Hey, is this the same outfit as yesterday too? Same clothes? Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, do me a favor. Get his. Would you mind being a witness for me just to his bizarre behavior? I'm just asking if you don't mind that I take your information from Officer Giles here, just as. No. I'm asking you. I'm asking you if it's okay if I include you in my report, just that you witnessed this. And
A witness? That's
yeah.
illegal.
No, I don't need anything else. But if you didn't want to be included, I wasn't going to put you in my report. I was just asking for somebody outside of us.
I don't want to look for this dude's channel. They showed it. Saints 8207. Saints 8207.
It's like you're asking yourself, why should I be looking up this guy's channel when I should be looking up like David Lee Roth's channel or something?
Because David Lee Roth's channel is going to say, you know what, Kenny, guess what? You're not going to monetize your own video. Well, we're going to monetize it for David Lee Roth. I think maybe he changed it to Saints Cop Watch, I'm assuming. This is the only thing I see. Yep, there it is. Well, he doesn't. There's no follow-up. So apparently, that was only a week ago. Well, let's see what he did here. This is another Clearwater. No, because he released this about a week ago.
Oh.
I don't answer questions. I'm just chilling on the beach, bro.
How did you find out all this information that he won? Because this only happened like a week ago. No, I'm just curious. I'm curious because he was saying that there's some issues that came because of that video, and I'm just where'd you hear this from? Can you show me a video that maybe shows it? Because I'm curious about what happened as well, honestly.
Oh, I love the color of that sand.
Oh, okay. There's no
It's
chest
like a
channel.
light. Oh,
Okay.
It could be his last video that he put out. Could be on that.
This is his last video he put out.
no.
The video we just watched before this one was like 3 videos before this one, and it's all in Clearwater,
Florida, yeah. So it wasn't California.
No.
My bad.
What's your name and badge number? Because you're interacting with me. I told you I'm on the beach just chilling. Now you're talking to me. No, what's your name and badge number, sir?
By our policy states, it says that an officer will give you your name and badge number. So if you would have asked the other officers, sure, he's obligated to give you his name.
According to your policy of your department, you're required to identify yourself. Are you Clearwater Police or are you volunteer police? They haven't asked me. You guys can talk to me if you want to talk to me. You don't, huh?
You're afraid for your kids right now.
Okay.
They've asked you to move that way. You can move over there. You want to videotape me all you want.
I'm not, but I'm standing here, sir.
They're trying to put their things right.
Okay. You still haven't identified yourself. What's your name, badge number, sir? According to your department policy, you're supposed to identify yourself if you interact with
Yoda,
somebody.
did they say what this guy's name
Clearwater
was?
Beach
I want to
Police.
see if
Y'all had that in your policy. Every officer that's on duty. Are you on duty right now? Huh? You want me to show you the whole policy? It's your policy, sir. Come on now. Are you I'm just trying to figure out whether or not you're Clearwater Police or, I mean, oh, I mean, I don't know. That could be a vehicle that you may. I mean, people do that all the time.
Do you really just
they
say
put a logo
that
on a
could be
vehicle and then they drive around and then it's called impersonator police. I don't know that. You haven't identified yourself to me. That's what I'm saying. If you identify yourself, then I could be like, oh, okay, how you doing, officer? I don't know. No. You're asking me a question. Huh?
This family is asking to move this way, man.
I mean, it's just got kids and everything.
No, I get that. Just give me 1 minute.
I know.
They're asking to move this move like 10 feet that way, man.
You haven't identified yourself though. What's your bring the badge number? If you identify yourself, can you identify yourself, sir? You haven't identified yourself. That's what I'm saying. You're on duty right now. No. What? Sir, I know. And when I walked up here, I was just chilling on the beach. And then you said, can I help you? Can I help you? So when you interacted with me, sir, but sir, I haven't said anything to you. When you interacted with me, that's when the dialogue started with the conversation.
Only 8,
and that's
Jimmy?
why I said.
Only 8.
No, I haven't interacted with you. I didn't say anything to you. But now that you interact with me, I'm like.
Well, Comfort Dog's got you beat.
Let me
She's
get your name,
got
badge
10.
number, just. So right now I don't know if you're police or not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this vehicle has been commandeered. I get that, sir, but you haven't identified yourself. Most officers identify themselves. Huh?
I would identify myself if I need to identify myself. You show me the policy.
But you're on duty right now, sir. I'm just asking you to identify yourself. That way I can know that,
All right,
hey,
Sasquatch.
in case this interaction comes up and somebody asks me, hey, police, what do you mean?
Oh, wow. Bye.
I've been following you?
You got 10 fake cop cars in your house. Jimmy's got 8, so I said you
so
got
I've been
10.
following you up and down the beach.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, exactly, Simon. Yeah, some departments, they're required to either give
No, we're on the beach.
their
We're just
name
enjoying the beach,
or
sir.
badge
You know what I'm
number.
saying? I mean, even if
they don't
if I
normally
was
have to
following
give
you, though,
both.
I mean, I would be exercising my First Amendment right.
But yeah, if they don't do it,
You
yeah,
haven't
they're not going to
identified
lose their
yourself yet,
job
sir.
over it.
Isn't like that whole identification
sir.
thing, like,
You know what I'm saying?
by like
you gotta
state
know the
by
policy,
state
sir.
type of
You gotta-
thing?
What?
Isn't that whole thing about like whether cops are obligated to identify themselves? Isn't that like usually like a state by state type of thing, or is that
City by
actually
city.
more localized?
It's local. It's more local. It's more city by city, more jurisdiction by jurisdiction.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because
cool.
I think it might even differ between city police and county police, sheriffs and state police, or state police and city police, blah 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 blah, school police. I think it even differs between. It goes that far. I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you would think though, with all these videos that we see, that we've actually seen over the last few years, that, I mean, if that being the case, more of these LEOs wouldn't just like say, hey, this is the way it is. Or do you think it's a case of we're not seeing those videos?
I think unfortunately it's more of the fact that unfortunately, and it's hard for every cop to know every single ordinance, every single law, every single thing that they're supposed to do. I mean, we can't expect every officer to know every single aspect of their job, though we expect them to know a lot of it and do the right thing. But then again, it's not. You know what I mean? But I think also like that when it comes to dealing with the public, I think that should be kind of like mandatory. Every cop should know what they need to do to deal with the public. Unfortunately, you don't really see that too often.
Yeah.
Some officers know how to deal with the public and others don't. But I think that has a lot to do with the disconnect. Because there's those officers, kind of deepen that disconnect that don't know how to deal with the public or deal with the public in a certain way. It doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad cop. It just means they
Yeah.
don't know how to deal with the public. You know.
But going on that. Well, let me ask you this. Okay, it seems like we're always hearing about like the bad cops, right? Okay, but what about like the good cops? Talking in good situations and stuff. Where they saved a kid or pulled somebody out of a car or whatever like that. Do you think that the media is actually slanted in one particular direction? I think you know what I'm talking about, right?
It's slanted towards what sells, and the the good cop that goes out and does his job every day, it's expected, so it's not going to garner any views. It's not going to garner any attention. The cop that goes out and is selling cocaine, or the cop that goes out and beats this Indian guy or whatever, that's going to sell because it's going to piss people off. People are going to watch it, and people are going to react to it.
Right.
And the media just makes it worse. They deepen the disconnect. They deepen the gap, and that they're not helping Leos out, especially the Leos that are doing the right thing.
I believe the majority of them are.
I think so too.
I mean, it's like the majority of people on the planet are good people. We got a few bad apples, though, all around now.
All right, so let's continue this. I don't think. Yeah, we're almost done.
You gotta know the policy. You gotta know the policy. You gotta know the policy. And then sooner or later, his buddy's gonna come over. Look, why is he outside the car now? What is this? See, this is what I'm talking about. What is he doing? Like, what is? Look at this.
So he's outside the car talking
This
to
is what I'm
someone
talking
else,
about. Police harassment,
and
man.
he has an issue with that. Who are they harassing?
He doesn't have to get outside the car. This is.
He just got fucking he just shook hands with this guy, and he's walking up talking about harassment. What the fuck? Really? Where do you see any kind of harassment going here? This guy is just searching for shit right now.
What are you doing?
Look, not even worried about him.
You guys got everything?
See, they're having a conversation, but that's harassment to this guy, right? Tim, if you approach a police officer, Tim, and that police officer engages you, you know that's harassment, right? That police officer is harassing you.
Well, actually, a few frames leading up to that, the opening theme to Jaws starts to happen.
Right? And
that's when I suddenly thrust myself upon the police officer.
Look at him. He's horribly harassing.
I love you.
So harassing them. It's unbearable, guys. Comfort Dog, can you believe the harassment that officer was giving to that family right there?
He's wearing jeans. He's probably off duty or something.
My goodness. What a dirty, rotten cop.
What's going on?
Having conversations with the public. How dare he?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Kenny, it was just Bluefish. It was Bluefish, Chief.
But to be fair, in the last video, no. But to be fair, the last video, this is the same guy that said you're racially profiling me. So I guess it's come to too much a shock that he would immediately go to they're harassing. Look at him. What's he need to be out of his car for? What's he need to be out of his car for? Why does he really think that everything is about him? I mean, seriously, it's all about me. What is he fucking? Is he all of a sudden Sinatra? He wants it his way.
I got it my way.
Wishes he was Sinatra. I'm sorry, that just upset me. I was trying. I want to give it a benefit of the doubt in that last video, but that video was just, you know, he went a little too far. It's like, okay, I can give him the credit for, you know, the guy not IDing himself, but then the interaction stops. He sees the cop is still there, and the cop's having a nice cordial conversation with another people. Look at him, he's harassing. What? And as he says this, the cop's giving a little kid dap. Yes, because when you harass people, you give them dap, right? And the people give you dap because they're feeling so harassed, they're just going to go and do whatever, right? God.
Well, yeah, we think.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Sometimes they
But,
really piss me off.
What's this I hear about Glenn actually, like, what do you call it? Videotaped a guy ODing?
Yeah,
Or
did.
is this just like some kind of like internet rumor?
No, Glenn did. Glenn's an idiot. That shouldn't surprise you.
Well, that wasn't the question. I was just wondering if you had heard about that story.
Yeah, I did. All right, here we go. Downey Transparent Eye. This is a fellow. This is a guy that kind of hangs out with SGV and Ice Cold Audits and Silent Boy. So,
what a clean parking lot,
right?
I'm telling you, not a single leaf.
Makes you think it's old, then, huh? It can't be that old. He's got a mask on.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He's doing the furry potato thing.
Oh my God. The level of disrespect.
Yeah, he's doing the furry thing. Maybe it was Rolando that did it, not Glenn. Now, Glenn did film a dead guy.
No, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, Comfort Doll. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, you heard him when he was on here. Maybe you weren't here, but yeah, he early in this morning. You should check it out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Kate actually came on too. That's some new sign. That must be some new sign language.
Yeah, you have to admit, he has beautiful hands.
I don't judge God's hand.
He could be a hand model. He could be a hand model. I don't think there was a callus on any of those fingers.
Are you from the bank?
What a surprise.
And the camera?
Yep, that's right. The old guy scared Glenn when he stepped up to him. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh. Shut up on these things.
Bro.
Thank you.
Ruh-roh.
Come on up, Comfort. You gotta give me some reprieve from Tim here.
Is it for marketing or?
Did he just say his name is Officer Doofy?
No, he said. Oh, you're talking about sign language? Oh, okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I don't know, Glenn. Are you Glenn's brother, Tim? Jimmy. I'm asking for Jimmy.
Oh, you're asking for a friend, right?
I'm asking for a friend.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Not that he knows this, Jimmy.
For his sake, I hope not. Things are about to get worse.
I agree, Simon. The SoCal group is just horrible. They're the worst of the worst.
Ugh.
And they all learn from fucking furry.
That's U.S.
all
mail, you know, you can't take pictures
shit.
of that, right? Protected by the HIPAA.
All right. Thanks, Comfort.
Yeah,
I need some sort of reprieve from Timmy here.
Yeah, my husband was just in the room a minute ago, and I was
Oh.
trying to explain to him who furry was, and after a few words, he put up his hand, shook his head, and walked away.
Nice. Was your husband going to join us again?
When he doesn't have homework.
Oh, okay. Well, next Saturday we're doing we're gonna do a Bigfoot kind of like paranormal panel. That'll be cool. If you want us to join in on that.
That does sound like fun.
Well, maybe he should make sure his homework's done before Saturday, eh?
Yeah.
Funny.
But
tell him he doesn't get to appear on it unless he gets an A on his next test. That's the rules.
Well, he works full time, goes to school full time, and volunteers at a animal shelter.
Well, damn, that's awesome. Right on.
And tolerates
Busy man.
me.
Oh yeah, that's probably the easiest part. You're awesome, Comfort Golf.
Oh, thank you. That means my spell is working.
What do you want to do then, man? What do you want to call the cops?
Oh, he didn't all of a sudden speak.
Yeah. What do you want to call the cops, man? Don't call the cops, man.
All right, Pat, have a good one, man. Enjoy your sleep.
Take care, Pat. You know, looking at all those like shrink wrap pallets, I remember one time when I was working years ago and I shrunk wrapped a guy's Firebird.
Damn.
And unfortunately for me, I didn't realize, you know, the way the sun kind of set in the afternoon. And like, oh my God, he nearly beat the crap out of me.
I believe it.
Because like and he made me literally like peel everything off. Oh my God.
Jeez. And he was shorter than you, wasn't he? He was like 5 foot. He was 5 foot. And you're like, you got 2 inches on, but you were still so scared.
Oh, trust me. I mean, this guy had like about, you know, 1.5 feet on me, but you know, only because he liked me. He didn't like beat me over the head with a baseball bat.
He called the police.
And he was nowhere near as handsome as this
I'm
guy.
waiting for the cops. I was about to leave when he called the cops. So I'm waiting for the cops.
What are you filming?
Well, it's none of your business, huh?
You're filming my business. I think it is my business.
It's not your business. That's his business, isn't it?
Look who's talking about minding their business.
Is that your business? Is that your business? Oh, okay. Just all right. You always approach people in public with cameras? You always approach people?
When my employees feel like they're being harassed by somebody, I do.
Harass?
Yeah. They don't know why you're out there.
Yeah.
But you think it's strange?
It's not.
This is a private business. Why would you need to film it? Right.
No answer, of course.
So you call the cops or no?
let's just
you call it, I'll
ignore
wait
that
for it.
question.
So they're brave when they've got the camera, but they get scared when they get cam back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you call him.
Or they get asked
I was about
logical
to leave.
questions that makes them think like, yeah, what I'm
You
doing is
say,
pretty
"Oh,
stupid.
okay,
I'm
can
just
I
not
help
going to
you?"
answer.
Right.
Be a little man, dude. You can handle it. Provoke? I wasn't even talking to you. Did I talk to you, sir? Did I talk to you, sir? I didn't talk to you guys. I'm in public filming.
Well, this is actually a private street.
No, it's not.
It is a private.
It's not a sign there.
100%.
It's not a sign there.
You want to read the sign?
It's not a sign there.
No, read the signs.
Yep. I can be here.
We'll read the sign.
Well, pretty sure it's not a private street.
Yeah, I already
right?
checked it out before.
Still,
And
he's being a dick.
you said you have something. HIPAA. I got you on tape, man. And then you're gonna get in trouble, dude, because if that thing exposed to public, you're gonna get in trouble. You're supposed to safeguard.
That's not in our possession.
You're supposed to safeguard that.
Yeah, he's really gonna get in trouble.
Okay. And that's even better. If the postal office is here, that allows me to come in. Yes. So you cannot do any laws, man. And the 6 feet, please. Thank you. So I'm waiting for the cops for them to show up, man. They can educate them. I thought you was educated, dude, but you're not. You look educated. What's your name, man? I can see your ID. Like that. There you go.
Very few hospitals are
man.
public anymore. I mean, most of them are privately owned. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah.
But
And
he's
quite a few prisons are privately owned these days too.
Yeah.
very true.
So they very well could be on private property for all they
Nothing
know.
these guys could do. Nothing. And you'll be on YouTube tomorrow. You'll be on
Oh
YouTube.
no, not the YouTube.
I know, right?
Chupa. Chupa.
Walk of
Chupa.
share. Walk of share,
Get the
guys.
fuck out of here,
Walk of
guys.
share.
Yeah, thank you for the education, man. Hey, what's your name again? Lomeli. What do you have? I don't care if you come back. Say he said Lomeli, okay? Let the shit happen again, officer.
Hey, Kenny, you know what just occurred to me?
Out of here.
What?
I was
All right,
on
guys.
YouTube yesterday and today. So, hi.
You were on what?
I was on YouTube yesterday and today.
Oh wow.
So I got
Bird.
What's up, yo?
How you doing?
How did I
Pretty
miss
good.
this, Tim?
Huh?
How did I miss this?
Well, you know, I know. I didn't want to push it in front of anybody, you know.
Oh shit.
Oh, one of
Under the
those
radar.
videos.
Under the radar.
So
That's
someone,
awesome.
someone said something in chat about surprised he hasn't called them snitches for calling the police like Omaha does. Speaking of that, earlier today, Omaha was on the panel and we were trying it was me and Golden. No, it was me and Teresa. We were trying to figure out what was going on because he was talking about how he believes that anybody that calls the police, unless it's a crime done against them, is a snitch, right? So it was like, so what you're basically saying is if you happen to see a serial killer kill somebody, you're not going to call the cops and make sure that serial killer doesn't kill anyone. No, because it's none of my business. It's basically what he said. It's like,
Oh,
really?
you're fucking joking.
No, I kid you not. What if this same guy goes and fucking kills one of your fucking friends because you let him go that one time? Well, then
snitching.
I'll say something, you know?
Yeah, and that was one of my friends.
Yeah, right? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Couldn't understand his logic. It's like, dude, that's so stupid.
That's almost as intelligent as No Name saying that he's going to go pick up Rolando to go to Paulie's house. Like, yeah, let's take a sex offender to go fucking stalk somebody. This sounds like a great plan. He said.
Holy shit!
Did you guys miss that?
I didn't see that.
I did.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. So News New England, dude. I'm in this head so fucking rent free right now. It's so
You really
funny,
are.
dude. Oh, dude. So he's like, I don't even know this guy. I think about him so little, and then he says my name, and then my name comes back up like 10 fucking 20 more times by the end of the stream, you know. And dude, so much so that he only gave Drama Dome 45 seconds of a shout out. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, dude. So
Okay.
No Name goes on this tangent about you know, he can't wait till he meets me in person, and I'm a dead birdie and all this good shit, and they can't seem to even figure out where they could find my
Dead
name.
birdie?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Well, News New England made a mention of that he was gonna, or the best way to get rid of me was to shoot the bird on a stream from yesterday. And so they're trying to figure out where I live and shit. So they're like, well, we don't even know his name, you know. So they're trying to find out what my full name is, and they can't seem to even do that right. And the funny thing is, it's out there. It is out there, but you know, good luck finding it right now, right? So yeah. Long story short, dude, they're all trying to figure that shit out, and No Name in the process is all talking all kinds of shit about Paulie and how he's gonna get fucking Solo Yacker and James Madison to do a 2A audit at Paulie's house. And then he's like, oh well, you know, Masshole's having problems with fucking Rolando. Why don't we get him to help?
Holy crap! They are just like anybody that the Massole, anybody the Massole talks about, they are seriously just trying to get them to go on this war against the Massole. Rolando. I don't think he's gonna give them the time of day. Honestly, I don't think
the Epstein 5, dude. Come on, he'd fit right in, dude. He'd fit right in, you know. It might be a good fit. Not a good look. Not a good look, but a good fit.
Oh, guys. There's somebody banging at my front door. My God.
Oh. Let's find out what that's about.
Yeah. The camera, let's see. We'll be your backup. We got your back. Way back.
Noise ordinance. Noise
Not me
ordinance.
this time, Tim.
5 in the morning. Well, at least where I am.
That's probably what your neighbors are saying right now when they hung up the phone with the police about your yelling.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, I mean, apparently I did even worse though with Omaha, and I actually do really want to apologize to Omaha.
For what?
Believe it or not.
Oh, for what you said. Well, he was being stupid that day, so come on.
Well, but I was blotto, drunk on pills and booze and all that other shit, So
it was so funny. Like Tim, Omaha came on saying some stupid shit, and then he ended up leaving. And Tim was like, "You know what, Omaha? Do me a favor. Next time you cut yourself, cut diagonally." I was like, God damn.
Jeez.
Like, damn, Tim, tell him how you really feel.
Yeah, right. Well, with his no snitch policy, I can see why he didn't have a problem while Sessions just stood across the street while he got beat up by the cops. I don't know that guy.
It wasn't a nice thing for me to say, though.
No. We tried to talk to him. We tried to talk to him about that earlier in the stream I did earlier today too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
The only answer he had was, "I was just thinking about that at that time," and I'm like, "No, that's not what we're talking about. How do you feel about it now?" He changed the subject. They started hitting on Golden.
Yeah, of course. Oh man, yeah. There's a lot of people hating on the movement, man, but it's pretty entertaining in my eyes.
And so basically, he's pretty much forgotten about me, right, Kenny?
Oh, I don't even think he heard you. I think he left before he heard you.
We can always go back and look.
Oh no, I have been tempted to look, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna.
Just remember, for everything you say, there's 30 people recording it. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true. And Brian's got us. I see those people on Kenny Klein TV's panel. They don't really like you. See what they say to you. He's going to use that against you or something.
That's funny. Actually, that was the narrative he was pushing on the Masshole thing. And it's like, like when I disagree with Masshole, I put it out there. And if Masshole ever disagrees with me and they put it out there, that's their business. I think all in all, Masshole's been pretty solid for the most part. I think that there's been a few slip-ups and a few comments made that I didn't think was right. Like I heard Kate say earlier tonight on her stream, that was mighty white of you. And I just cringed a little bit when I heard it, but I was like, yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, but it was about the dude that set up the camera or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, they're really pushing towards bettering the community and bettering YouTube, because they're getting rid of those that we consider to be using the Constitution as a way to commit crimes and profit. And if you're going after a frauditor per se, or a person like I just described, I'm going to give you my support. you know, and some of it might even be blind support when I disagree with you. You know, Kenny, I see you guys doing that here. You get no arguments from me on that. You know, I think that it's a fucking shame that we even have to start separating the community to find out who's like that and who's not.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope, I want to make sure that everyone knows that I have an open platform. If you don't agree with what I say, come on up and let me know. If I believe that I'm wrong, you're right, I'll automatically tell you, hey, you know what? You have a point. I saw that I was not looking at that from that angle, and I'll let you know. I got no issue, you know, when I'm wrong. And this, by the way, before I forget, anyone here have a way to get a hold of Andrew? Because I guess he's snoring on his live.
Yeah, me too. I got to go here in a minute because me and Shiva were having this really in-depth conversation around religion, and Andrew's literally snoring fucking off the rock, dude. And I accidentally hit the wrong button, drop down. All you hear is the snoring in the background, and then she was like, "Yeah, I guess I can't shut this down. We're just gonna post it up as he's sleeping."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't think he's answering his phone at this point. So yeah, just let the guy have some peace, you know.
Right, let him sleep,
or give him some view time, you know. Like when everything else shuts down, you know, just go click in and then go to bed.
Yeah, right. There you go.
I mean,
wake up to the
does he
drama
have,
in
like,
the morning.
buds in his ears or what? You know, and he's just like grooving along or what?
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
No,
I think everybody's been working really hard, man. There's been a lot of different campaigns going. You know, even with Andrew and Shiva today, I watched Peace get brokered, you know, between him and 10th Man today, and that
cool.
show. I thought that's
Yeah.
great. So we're building peace treaties where they should be, and we're burning bridges where, you know, there shouldn't have been a right to passage in the first place.
Absolutely.
So yeah, keep doing what you guys are doing. I guarantee you we'll be doing the same.
Yeah. Oh man, the resistance is like on my ass again for some reason. I don't even know why. I didn't even do a video. I didn't even do a video on him in like almost a month. He comes into my chat earlier when I would stream earlier, and he was just in there for like, I swear to God, he was there for like 3 or 4 hours just sitting there talking shit in chat. I'm like, damn, dude, you have anything better to do today? Like,
dude, I got a kid like that. Yeah, I got a kid like that right.
And everybody else knows that I'm with the Empire, so.
And so I took advantage and said, well, hey, how about we go ahead and take a look at how your channel is doing versus my channel? So I pulled up Social Blade. I put a Social Blade. I'm like, well, let's take a look. So I said, let's go to your channel first. Oh, hey, look, you lost 100 subscribers yesterday. Oh, that's pretty bad. And I started looking at his channel. I'm looking at his views. I'm like, wow, okay, so you got 1,000 views here. That's not bad. Down here, I'm like, that's not bad. So, okay, let's look what I'm doing. Showed up. Like, oh my God, look at this. 6,000 views in one day. You claim you talk all this shit about how you have more subscribers than me. Well, why am I getting more views than you? If you have so much more subscribers than me, what channel do you guys think is doing better? And yeah, he didn't like that too much.
But Kenny, let me ask you something though, Kenny. You know,
we were talking shit, so I just wanted to make him feel like shit. So I was like, I want to fuck with him.
I mean, but you know, it kind of leads into like, you know, what I was going to ask you. You know, it's like, you know, basically what you just said was basically what, you know, Trump has been saying for the last 4 years. You know what I mean? And so and maybe and actually you didn't even say it much differently than he did at times. Okay? But what is it about him that makes him different than you, that like we love it when you say it?
That he'd have to get arrested, slammed down in handcuffs, and then get a knee to the neck to get 6,000 views.
Yeah, he really would. He would. Unfortunately, that's just the way that goes. I mean, I'm sure like Liberty Bird,
I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat though. Like so like the only videos that I've really gotten like huge traction on was I interviewed the major who got demoted to captain after I interviewed him. Yeah, not so cool for him. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, he got demoted.
You actually pulled a Josh Abrams.
Well, call it what you want, but
he had proof.
Yeah, not only do I have proof, but not only did I have proof, but this is really why that shit happened, was because he allowed me to pretty much trap him into a conversation with knowledge, that he didn't have on hand, and he made some very condemning statements, which ultimately has led to my ability to 1983 on a bunch of stuff. Now, but I mean those have been my big hits. So I've interviewed captains, a couple of majors, and to actually get them on record and on recording. And then what I did at the jail with we got one of the guys that put me down face first and pissing pubes and then stripped me down and left my pecker on the floor, right? And we got him on the phone and got him to make incriminating statements that were conflicting with the statements made by the next people that we spoke to at the jail. So this is actually where my strength is actually just dealing with these psychological phone calls, to I don't want to say entrap people, because it's really not what it is, but it's to pry out the fucking truth of the situation when you're getting so many different stories. And so outside of that, though, the only video I've gotten any real traction on was the 11, almost 12,000 views on my jail video from when I actually went inside and that whole piss and pubes thing happened. It went viral on my channel and other platforms. And as soon as I posted it to Jared Polis, the governor in Colorado's Twitter page, it got shadow banned within seconds, and I haven't had another view on it since.
So do you have another?
Yeah, I just actually took it down this last week, but it's been sitting up on my channel for probably a month and a half, and hasn't had a single view.
So, but do you have two channels, or you only have one channel?
No, I only have the one channel, and it's not monetized. Only just recently, I put a stream out a couple of days ago where I put out my PayPal, even though the link didn't work, I guess, according to everybody that tried it. But I haven't taken any money or anything. I haven't asked anybody to donate for shit. That's going to change a little bit. So I'm definitely going to be dealing with some monetization, and I'm going to let people donate, but there's never pressure. I'm never going to be like, people, give me your money. It's like, donate if you want, and don't feel obligated. And that's just to support the channel in itself.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I where you come from. And actually, we were trying to give Omaha some advice, and we told him, like, instead of hooking up with Brian, like, why don't you try and hook up with someone like Joe Cool or Liberty Bird? They could really teach you some things about the auditing community. And not only that, but they wouldn't be 150, 200 feet away from you when you're dealing with the police. They'd be elbow to elbow with you and ensuring that, if something happens to you, it happens to them, and they'd see you through it and make sure nothing bad, your rights were not violated. And he's like, oh, yeah, It's like, dude, seriously, we're trying to give you some good advice here. There's decent people out there that are doing this that will not try and take advantage of you. And I don't know if we got through to him. I doubt we did. But maybe try to reach out to him. Just and then if he doesn't reach back out to you, then fine, whatever. But
and I wouldn't be beyond it at all. I'm all about allowing people to film. The problem is that at the point that they start doing things that are borderline illegal, like me and 303 have no interest. So we're very selective of the people that we involve. But at the same time, like you were talking about, say me and 303 are out on a scene, and I've applied the same techniques with Joe Cool and Bronson and several other auditors that I played, these Renaissance games. So I like to proclaim them as, and that's like, so an officer will try to corral you, right? So they try to gain the outside step to close in on you. And one of the things that we do really well is we'll split them. We'll force them to separate. We will prevent them from being able to corral us, which can take a situation where you got 5 cops on scene and 2 guys, and they don't have enough guys to put you both in handcuffs. This isn't really something that cops want to hear, but I'm telling you right now, the only time I'm going to start doing that is when the cop himself starts breaking the law. If ever he was in the right, I'd be the first one just to place my hands behind my back and say, okay, sir, you know what? You caught me. I fucked up. Let's, deal with the consequences. Bam. And that's ownership. That's a man. You don't fuck around and say, I didn't do it if you did it. And you don't fucking take a plea bargain if you don't do it. I don't know. Back to principles, though. And this is the problem, is that, everybody wants in this auditing community to be like, oh, I'm a patriot, I'm standing up for rights. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of them lose sight of what it is to be a patriot in the first place.
Yes.
You know, if there's no integrity behind your actions, you're not a fucking patriot, no matter if you're a self-proclaimed hero or not.
Absolutely. And that's why I think you could really like, because man, he's still super young. He's still got a lot of growing up to do, and he still has a lot to learn. And I think even if not you, if he hooked up with Joe Cool would make sure he doesn't do that stupid shit. You're like, motherfucker, you better knock that shit off, sort of thing, and really teach him a few things. I think you'd be a little bit more. You might jump on him, but I think you do it in a more polite way, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, but I'm also like, I'm probably a lot less forgiving than someone like Joe Cool. I think Joe Cool would be a great mentor for that, just based on the fact that he's got the patience for that. Where when I'm out there, you know, and Joe Cool's got, you know, kids that are grown at this point, right? Where I don't. So me taking a risk on someone that's fucking up is a lot more detrimental to my success and lifestyle than it would be for, you know, Joe to be able to put himself in that position. So yeah, I try to evaluate that. You know, at the end of the day, man, the only thing that really matters to me is that I'm coming back home to make sure that I can take on my role as a father, no matter what. So
there you go. And that's good. And you know, I definitely I've watched your I'm a subscriber now. I subscribe to your channel, and
badass. Wow.
And I definitely enjoy your stuff. I really do like your phone calls. Your phone calls are pretty cool because, you know, you get them, but you're not rude about it. You're just there. I mean, you're stern because you know what the fuck you're talking about when you're coming at them the way you're coming at them, and they seem to get triggered on their own when you're just like sitting there stating the facts and shit. It's like, well, why are y'all, you know, like, you get triggered over stupid shit, you know?
Yeah, it definitely becomes a problem, I think, when they get put into a position, because this is the real problem with it, is these departments a lot of the time aren't communicating very well with each other. Mm-hmm. So when I talk to a major and the major says, okay, well, I forwarded your information over to the sergeant, you know, that was dealing with this, and he doesn't know who that sergeant was, and he has no records of, you know, informing anybody, it not only affects the look of transparency and the look of things, but it also ultimately affects the functionality of that department. And this is how I was able to inform an entire department that they illegally cited me on a public street, inform them that it was a public street, get them to openly on a recorded call say that if I were on school property, I would be constitutionally protected. And then when the second narrative plays out, they tell me I'm on school property, even though I'm still on a private road, right? They tell me I'm school property, and then the Constitution still doesn't apply. That shows massive flaws. I think even more so when even the major at the top levels, after being given the information about things like the Geographical Information Survey and or bus stops and stuff like that, and then they refuse to evaluate that evidence and or evaluate their jurisdiction. It shows some very interesting systemic problems we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I think you do a pretty good job at what you do. I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have more subscribers than you do. I'm surprised your videos don't do as well. Because I mean, you're good at what you do, and you're fair when you're fair when you have to be fair. But I think maybe that might be detriment to you, at least in the genre you're in, because they don't want fair.
No, in fact, actually, so I lost about 300 subscribers after. Did you guys see the night that I got the water thrown in my face with Eric Brandt?
Yeah.
No. Oh man. Oh dude, I wanted to beat this dude so bad, but you know, he's right there with his wife and kid, you know, and so I just gave him a verbal, you know, little jujitsu and moved on my way. but yeah, but before that happened, and I believe what actually cost me all my subscribers for that circumstance was I was there with Friends in Code, Eric Brandt, and 303. We were looking at a situation where you had several sheriffs that had pulled a woman out at gunpoint. She was intoxicated, driving around with no tags, which was the initiation for the stop. And even though we've seen CSU there and we knew that there was one dirty cop, the other cops that we have also filmed at least, you know, a couple of times, if not a half a dozen, were conducting a legitimate and reasonable search. That search almost went unreasonable, and I started to point it out. I think the officer might even have overheard me and then chose to go back to a reasonable search. People were very pissed off at me that I said that that was reasonable.
Wow.
but here's the law. Here's the law. If you were arrested, okay, not detained, but you are arrested, and you refuse consent to search of your vehicle, the officer has the right in the state of Colorado to search any reachable area from the driver's position. So anywhere that your arms can reach, glove box, passenger seat, back right passenger seat, maybe not the seat right behind you, but directly behind you, behind the seat, right? And the funny thing is that's pretty much where this officer stopped. It wasn't until somebody else popped the trunk that they were kind of able to, sneak a peek into that too. But they didn't push the search super hard, dude. Back to reasonable search. People were pissed.
Jeez. That's the thing. I think that just shows the bias on your guys' side of it. But then again, there's bias on this side of it too. Like when
absolutely.
Like when I'll say, like, hey, I like this auditor. Man, I've got so much flaws. Like, Kenny, you're too easy on the auditors. There's no good auditors. There's no this. And I'm like, well, okay, that's your opinion. I can respect that. But to my knowledge, no, I've actually had people unsubscribe and say, look, I really enjoy your videos, but you're too easy on the auditors, so I'm unsubscribing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And good luck to you. I hope you find someone you like.
You don't want to force a narrative that isn't factual, and you don't want to just create it because you can and for the sensation of creating some type of drama story, and that's my big problem with a lot of these auditors. Every fucking video you post cannot be so great clickbait fucking, oh my God, like here we go, and I'm okay. Like I think the best audits that we experience are the ones with no interactions.
I agree. I agree.
Like that one with Utah from a few weeks back, right, Kenny?
Yeah, Utah Cop Watch, where he actually went in and he went into to talk to the police chief and actually said, yeah, I think this officer did a really good job.
I see the white whale. Yeah, the white whale of auditing. You guys seen
that one. Yeah, and of course that video didn't do very well. My video,
of course not. Yeah, because you're pointing out something positive.
Yeah, so it is what it is. My loyal followers watched it, thank God. But for the most part, it didn't do that well. But I always say, and the reason I brought it up is because I was talking to Rolando. This is before we found out about all this other stuff, and he's saying, I think it's good when people point out the good. I'm like, you know what? I haven't pointed out anything good that auditors in a really long time. I was like, well, I feel kind of guilty about that. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna do something good just to even it out a little bit. So
I bet you were searching for videos for a while, right? You had to dig for that one.
It didn't take me that long because I remember the first thing I said, I remember Utah Cop Watch. I was like, if I didn't find anything with him, I was going to look for Rowdy Podcast. He's another one I think does a really, really, really good job. But I did Utah Cop Watch and it said, I think officer. I'm like, wait, really? And I was like, holy shit, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it didn't take too long, but I thought it was going to take a while. I really did.
Yeah, I think honestly, reporting back, especially when you have several encounters with the same department, reporting back and actually building some type of communication with them is essential. Major Johnson knows me very well. Oh, sorry, former Major Johnson, now Captain Johnson, knows me very well. In fact, he's my single point of contact because they won't let me talk to anybody else now.
Oh, wow.
but I've been able to contact him and tell him, like Zach Barnes, great fucking officer, man. Shows a great ability to stand up for what's right. He didn't reprimand an officer the way that I probably would have preferred him to. However, she was given the warning, and if she fucks up again in a similar situation, she would wind up getting a reprimand. So I'm like, it's cool. Like, sounds like you at least followed your process, and you'll at least address the issue. Move on. I won another one that was really good too. So I actually put in a complaint, and I don't file a lot of complaints, just so you guys know. Usually it's just about letting it slide. But I filed a complaint against a gal that wouldn't let me make an anonymous call. And because she didn't want to accept the fact that a CSU police officer parked in a fire lane over the top of the accessibility for disabled entry, and in front of a no parking sign, and was parked there for approximately an hour before we even made the call. they were refusing to move it because she didn't want to come out and be caught on film because she was a corporal, you know. So yeah, long story short, Zach Barnes handled it really well, that situation. And then when I put in my complaint, was actually against a different department, which was Fort Collins PD, because I couldn't make the anonymous call, you know, for service. And the gal went behind the scenes and dug up my information with my phone number by going to my business, and then in turn taking my business and then finding the registry from that. And like, she really had to like do some navigation to actually come back with my name. And she addressed me by my first name when she returned to the call. And I was like, ma'am, like, I didn't give you my name. Like, how did you do that? I didn't give you permission. I tried to do this anonymously. And so they said I was sustained in all my complaints, three complaints, and all three were sustained. And she received more training. And that was what I kind of worked out with the gal. I told her I didn't want her reprimanded or fired, but I felt like she at least needed some training around, you know, the rules and regulations that they set forth. And she did. She received that training and moved on with her job. And it's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is going to be a little off topic, but how do you get your logos? Because I want to do a different logo, but I'm not sure. I'm really shitty when it comes to like graphic type stuff. So where's a good place for me to look to find one, you think?
Give me 1 second. I'll look at this app. I paid a couple bucks for this app, but I can go in there and make logos for myself or anybody else. And it gives them a good format. You can have a clear background. You can have a solid background. It's all pretty awesome.
Well, what's the app name?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll find out.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I want to come up with.
Hey.
I'm really shitty at graphics.
Hey, Kenny, you know, it'd be really cool. You know, my avatar with like Patrick, my, you know, puppy. Wouldn't it be like cool to like have it like an Japanime type of thing?
Yeah. So what's the news with your channel coming? Are you coming any closer to the fruition of?
Honestly, I took a couple days off because like honestly I was really feeling bad about the whole Omaha thing. Honestly, I.
Well, what are you gonna call it? You at least come up with a name for what you can call the channel.
Huh?
The Barry Experience. TB the Experience. What are you gonna name it? TBR.
That could be good, you know.
TBR. You got to come up with something for the R. So Tim Barry represents Tim Barry. Tim Barry.
Timmy BR.
Tim Barry Ratchet? No, not Ratchet. That's not nice. Tim Barry running.
Kidding me?
Running rhinestones. I don't know. I have to really come up with that one. Oh, there we go. Tublosis. Tublosis. That's what Tublosis. Oh, and well, what you said you're gonna do? You said you're gonna do interviews, right? So, Tim Barry talks or Tim Barry speaks.
Well, no, I once around a berry bush.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Go Barry. Okay. All right. So what do you got?
I mean, that might actually work into something.
Once around the berry bush is pretty good.
Beating around the bush.
So it'll be BRB. BR.
Huh?
All right.
There it goes. I can't find that app. Sorry about that.
Okay, that's okay. I'll still look it up. I'll still try to figure it out.
I went hard on it. But so if you do if you just go to your Play Store though, and you go to the logo creator, there's a few of them in there, and most of them are free with in-store or in-app purchase. So what I
Okay.
would do is that I would just select like 2 or 3 of them, check them out, and see what already has good free stuff. And then if you find one you like, a lot of times they'll show you the different things that you could have if you pay. And then just either do it with the free stuff that's available, or buy into which one you like the most.
Yeah. Yep. The real Sydney Renee. Oh,
I mean,
I guess
actually,
she was on.
years ago, I used to be a skip tracer, for bill collectors, so it's like, it's amazing how in just 15 years since I stepped, well, actually it's, well, 10 years since I stepped away, that the technology allows people to do what they can do, what they do. I mean, they're doxing people. I mean,
Well, you think that's bad? Wait till I have that conversation with Brian Sessions' ex-wife.
Oh, are you planning to do that?
Well, so that one's actually a good go, and the reason why is because it's not set up for a harassing situation at all. All it is trying to gain some insight into the mind of Mr. Sessions by talking to someone that knows him probably better than most people. So yeah, I think it's actually going to be very powerful. And again, you got to be cautious about the things we do, because appearance doesn't affect just me and my channel, right? It affects everybody's channel that is in the movement to some degree, because we're looked at as a whole a lot of the time. So if she would be, in a situation or expressed any type of discomfort and or disapproval of the conversation, I just go my way, man. Like, I don't, need to keep someone on the phone that doesn't want to be there. But I'm kind of getting I get the impression that it's highly likely she'll probably give us more information than we even wanted.
This is true. I think so. But you gotta approach it very neutrally.
Cautiously.
You don't want to come. Oh, you don't want to come away too.
Oh yeah,
pushy.
like I want to know, how he might be similar to a pedophile. Can you express to me what he might have done in the past? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You can't do it that way. I mean, delicately. You got to be like, listen, I'm currently in the story.
You need to be like, what's his name on To Catch a Predator. Have a seat.
Jeez,
Chris Hansen.
That's a real thing. So I'm being summoned for some more religious talk over at Shiva's stream, which is interesting. A Christian talking to a Buddhist.
Yeah, definitely.
So, maybe check that out later. But I'm going to go check that out. I just want to pop in, say hi, and let you guys know I wasn't forgetting about you, and I've been lurking.
Bird, thanks for showing up, and we'll try and get you on for a longer show sometime.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry to talk your ear off while I was here.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's always fun to have people in.
That was awesome.
Right on, right on. Love you guys, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
You just said right
Yes,
on,
sir.
right on.
Right on.
Right on,
Like
right
it's
on.
like I'm fucking almost kind of like freaking what's his face? Mike what's his name?
Matthew McConaughey.
That's what I was thinking about. All right.
That's what I was talking about.
All right.
All right.
What's up, Nevaeh? Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download the video that I did with Desert, and I'm gonna make it its own video because I want more people to check that video out because it was really good. In case people didn't check it out, did you? It was just yesterday morning, and Desert came on. We just had a good talk, and man, we talked about everything. He was talking about his auditing, and it was just really good.
Actually,
Desert and Asian.
waiting to
It was
hear it.
really good. Well, if you don't want to watch the whole stream because you're gonna have to pick and choose, you can wait and I'll upload it, and I'm gonna upload it on its own because I think more people need to hear it just because he's so intelligent and he has such good things to say.
Yeah.
I really learned so much just listening to him and hearing his stories, and I think it went really well. It was super duper good. It was just super fantastic.
Wow. Can't wait to check it out.
Yeah. Oh, right up. Nevaeh, you want to come on up? Nevaeh is always fun to talk to as well. Nevaeh's got a good head on her shoulders. She has a lot of good things to say. It's kind of cool because I get a lot of people that come on here and they don't come on, they're not regulars, but they come on and they always bring insights into the channel. Like Golden Eyes doesn't come on very often, but when she does, it's always awesome. Desert, he doesn't come on very often, but when he does, it's awesome. It breaks the monotony from Tim Berry always,
Oh wow, dude! Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I was with you from right about the beginning. I think it was Degeneration who actually referred me to you.
Who did?
Degeneration Nation.
Really? I don't remember him. My channel. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
I'm not sure. It was like, might have even been A-Balance.
I know Kate has shouted me out. Joe Kaiser has shouted me out.
Yeah.
Those are only two people that I remember that would shout me out.
A-Balance.
A-Balance too. Yeah, that's right. A-Balance did too.
I honestly, God, I think A-Balance was the one who actually turned me on to your channel.
That's probably A-Balance. Yeah, A-Balance is awesome. I love his channel. He does great work. It sucked when he left for a while, but I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, and what do you still are you still friendly with him?
Yeah, I'm actually. I talked to him about coming on the show to do kind of like an interview or just a talk session, but I never got back to him. So I'm gonna try and hit him back up to see if I can get him on. So I want to get him on. There's a few people I want to get on that I want to talk to. Shiva, I want to get Shiva on too. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a few people that I definitely still want to get, like Bird. I'm gonna get him on. I want to get just a few people. Oh, I want to get Chuck back again. That was a lot of fun when we had Chuck on. So that long ass 12-hour stream, it was so much fun though.
Oh my God.
But it was great. It was me, Chuck, and Jimmy, and everyone just said it was. We were like the mainstays, and the rest of the panel kept changing as the night wore on. But it was fucking fantastic because we'd be happy talking about stupid shit, and then it'd be serious, and some auditor would come on that would piss Chuck off, and, Chuck, and we'd all get on the auditor, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I was with you for the 8-hour marathon, I think it was.
Yeah, you were. Well, shit, there's a few people that stuck around for the whole 15-hour May's one of them. May was there like the whole time. She's probably not. She might be here now. I'm not sure. She hasn't said anything. She might be ear hustling. Power Biden's probably here. He's probably ear hustling too. No, actually, it's late. Power Biden's probably not here. But May might be here. Jimmy was here for a little bit, but I think Jimmy went to go listen to the snoring.
Well, actually, I actually kind of feel bad. Jimmy made a crack yesterday, I think it was. No, actually, it was about. I think it was yesterday. Well, I'm trying to figure out because now today is Monday, right? Yeah. So anyway, so Jimmy was like, do your parents know that you're still up, blah blah blah, and I'm like, they did, and I mentioned to him, from now on, could you kind of like ease off on the the mother jokes. I get it, they're funny, but it's like yesterday was the 11-month anniversary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Since I lost my mom, and I'm like, can you just back off for a little bit? I'd appreciate it. And I gave him a big smiley face. Because I know it's all in good fun. Know it's all in good fun. But I mean, Jesus, Don Rickles would be the first guy to run over to Frank Sinatra. If he, Jesus, Frank, I'm sorry.
All right. Jessica, you want to come on up? Break the monotonous of just me and Tim? Come on up, Jessica. Come on up. Jessica's come up here before. She doesn't come up very often, but she has come up before. And no, No hitting on Jessica, okay? We don't need another Omaha up here. If she comes up, don't hit on her, Tim. Behave.
What?
Oh my God! You were earlier in the stream. Omaha was up, and Golden Eyes came up, and I swear to God, Omaha was just like all over Golden Eyes.
Dude.
Hey, Golden, you got some beautiful eyes, Golden. What do you think? What if we can go on eye together, Golden? Golden. She was a good sport about it. She was definitely a good sport about it. But yeah, he was just going off, talking all about how beautiful Golden was and all this, and we were trying to have a great conversation with him, but he kept going back to Golden. It's like, geez, dude. Relax. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. We're trying to have a good old conversation with him, and he just talks about Golden. I love you, Golden. And it's like, dude, relax.
Golden, you are the golden part of my eye.
I mean, Golden Eyes is awesome. She's great. I love watching her panels and everything. And, she's very intelligent and she has a lot of good things to say. I get it. But God damn, relax.
I want to, catch up on them. I'm subscribed. But I'm not getting the notifications.
For who?
So, I don't know.
No, Neve. He's looking for a girlfriend, and he was just like all on Golden, and so eventually I finally said I was getting tired of him ignoring my questions. I'm like, Golden, are you interested in Omaha? And she was like, oh no, I'm sorry, but no. And then Omaha's like, oh come on, all this. And she said, well, I have a rule that I don't date anybody that's the same age or younger than my daughter's boyfriend. And I'm like, well, that's a good point. And that kind of, it still didn't shut him up. No, he was still trying. You got to give it to him. He was still trying. Maybe the van, maybe you give Omaha a chance. Or Jessica, maybe you guys could give him a chance. He's looking. He wants a woman. You have to be a good woman for him. I would say Comfort Doll, but I think Comfort Doll's husband will whoop the shit out of Omaha. And,
No.
And Omaha and Comfort Doll wouldn't care. Omaha would probably laugh. She'd probably laugh as he's getting his ass, and he'd be like, "Why are you laughing at this?" And she's like, "Because it's funny." And then at that point, it's kind of like, "Well, okay, I get it." Yeah, so that's Omaha for you. Then he went into this whole thing where he was like, well, that's right, I'm never going to have anybody. And it's like, no, don't talk like that. You just got to find the right person for you. That's all, Right, exactly. If the boy would get something about himself, he can find a nice gal. Exactly. Oh, God. There it is. You don't ever want to hear that from a Southern woman, Tim. Tim, you don't ever want to hear that from a Southern woman right there. Doesn't mean what it says it means.
Comfort, I know you're talking about me, girl. I know. I can feel my heart. I can feel my heart, honey.
See, at least the KK TV show, we're trying to find Omaha somebody. It's just, unfortunately, it's a lot harder than we thought it was going to be.
Especially since you just did the KKK TV show.
Oh my bad! I did
like
KK.
a mildly racist.
How about we do like a live? We can get him on, and we'll make him an eHarmony page. We can get an eHarmony page, and every week we can broadcast him checking it just to see how his progress is. I think one or two people might be interested in that. I think most people wouldn't, but I think it would be funny. Right? Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh my God. It was like one of those things like Wow. Did I actually walk into that? What?
Right? I think people would watch just to kind of woman he would end up with. You know what I mean? Who would watch just to see what kind of woman he'd end up with? I would. I'd be like, I want to see who the hell type of people that Omaha can end up with. Who knows? Maybe he ends up with like a Angelina Jolie looking chick, and then we're all like, what?
Maybe he ends up with Zoe Perez.
Oh God, I wouldn't wish that upon. I wouldn't wish that upon Omaha.
What, not too soon? What?
I would. No, I just said I wouldn't wish that. Oh, maybe no. I think No Name's married, but I don't know if No Name would do it anyway. Well, look, he tried Beanie. Beanie turned him down. Apparently, he said he also tried Anarch chick, Shelly. Apparently, Shelly turned him down too. And we all saw he tried Anna Banana when Josh got locked up. Right when he got locked up, that was actually funny to see, by the way. He shot it. So, but I think Golden Eyes hit it right on the head. She needs somebody that can even him out. She needs somebody that will be able to make him a lot more mature than he is able to deal with all his shit and able to, even him out. And I don't know if he's going to find that on his side of the community. You know what I mean?
Honest to God, Kenny, I'm thinking of this. I've been thinking about it for like the last couple hours or so. But whenever you talk, like when you're like espousing on something, if you had the voice of Malcolm McDowell, your words would just be like, YouTube would be on fire right now. My God. I'm just like, are you shitting me?
He needs a woman like Sasha. Yeah, absolutely. He needs a woman like Sasha.
5 minutes to 6? And this is Kenny Klein? No way! That's true. Yeah, hey. I'm just saying. Wow. You are nailing it tonight, brother.
Fine. So wait, she revealed herself on El Sancho's sex show earlier today, Cliff? I didn't see El Sancho's sex show. I saw his 420, his weed show the other day. That was fun. So I wonder when Comfort Doll, is she going to make her own channel? What about Cliff? Or Neve, when are you going to start doing a lot more content? Maybe start doing your own panel. Kick everyone off who you don't like, or you can get Jessica to start her own channel, or whoever else is ear hustling. We can get them to start their own channel. Because it looks like there's only like 5 people who are chatting, but there's more people in here that's kind of listening.
Lurking. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, they're lurking.
Is it lurking or larking?
No, lark. I don't know. What is larking? LARPing? I know LARPing. I don't know what larking is, but I know what LARPing
LARPing. LARP.
Yeah. LARP. Yes, I know what LARPing is.
Okay. So there's no such thing as a larking.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. Thank
you.
you. I didn't want to look it
so
up.
Tim, you were at El Sancho's sex show. How did it go?
I learned a lot about myself.
May's here. You did. You learned a lot about yourself, huh?
Yeah, just kind of groovy, baby.
Okay. Did you
Well,
learn some things?
Actually, to be honest with you, total disappointment. I didn't learn a goddamn thing.
You didn't learn a damn thing. They didn't teach you all about the birds and the bees.
Are you shitting me?
So
I was
Jessica
hanging
said,
out with the birds and the bees in the tree while these morons were trying to figure out what the hell to do with themselves. And I'm like looking over at these guys. And I'm like, Jesus, did you guys talk to him? Did you guys talk to him? Nobody talked to him. So,
So Jessica's going to start doing videos, but not A1 stuff. So what are you going to start doing? Tim's going to do videos too, but he's not going to be doing A1 stuff either. A lot of people that start channels they get away from A1 stuff, which is cool because sometimes it's nice to, get out of the A1 community and talk about something different. What about you could do a channel on like, why not do the top 10 live stream fails of the week? Because you would never lose material on that. Just go to a bunch of live streams and find out when stupid shit. I mean, tune into this one. Tune into this one whenever Tim's on. Whenever Tim's on, tune into this one and you'll get all your material all you want.
Oh, I'm sorry. As long as you give credit to whatever video or audio service you get it from,
yeah,
you're in the clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, in that sense.
Yeah. Yeah, where you gonna be a little quieter?
I'm just listening to y'all talk.
How are you doing today, dude?
Man,
I don't like to interrupt nobody.
No, it's all good. But how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How about you?
Not doing so bad. Not doing bad. So, what'd you end up doing with your day today?
I was at my in-laws.
Do you get along well with them, or was it like a chore?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good.
Very well with.
Right on.
I've been with my in-laws longer than my family.
Oh wow. Okay. Right on. That's cool.
So they're still your in-laws after you left them, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's good.
It was a joke, but I'm bummed.
Well, not always. You see, Jessica, if you do become like a top 10 of the auditing, all you gotta do is come here. Whenever Tim's on, you'll get at least one of your top 10 from Tim alone. In fact, you can make your own, the Tim Barry miss of the week. Because he's going to miss something, just like he did with the joke right there. That could be one video right there. See, I'm just giving you ideas for all of these shows. You're welcome. Oh, God. You're welcome.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
A silent pause fills the air.
Right? Oh, yeah. If you're looking for Mrs. J's, all you have to do is put in this. Her channel comes up like this. Boom. And her channel shows up. And there it is. Make sure you guys subscribe because she has over 100 now. See, I got Lavender 100 subscribers before she released her first video, Tim. I can probably do the same for you. So hurry up and get your shit together.
You got 100 subscribers for her?
Before she released one video.
Subscribers?
Before she released one video.
Jay? And all I got was a rock.
Not Mrs. J, Lavender.
Oh,
Mr. J's over 100 now, too.
Well, how do you explain The Rock, though?
Julie, if you did content, you did history and nature stuff, let me know. I am a serious history guy, and I would be more than willing to help out any way I could if you decided to do a channel. Just as I'm starting a practice channel focused on different ways of helping people, which will lead to a business channel that focuses on things. Right on. Good.
I love history.
Yeah, me too.
Oof.
It's a good idea too, Jessica. Well, hell, man, when you guys start these channels, let me know. I will definitely support and I'll shout them out to help get you guys some stuff. So I think it's important that we all stick together and we all help each other out when we can. You guys have helped me out so much by just watching. I'll help you guys out too.
Because, for all of our differences, we have more in common
Hmm.
than we'd probably care to admit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And yeah, Nevaeh, we're gonna have a you up, and we're gonna have to do like a whole like fish show, and you can just like school us all on fish. That sounds good to me. We'll have to do that sometime. Like, what we can do is I'll do like a quiz. Let's see if we can you stump Nevaeh, and we'll show like different fish and see if we can stump you, and then not knowing what fish what is, or some sort of fish trivia. I think we can stump her. What do you think, Tim? Think we can stump her? I think we can stump her.
Like a flash quiz.
And we'll like stump her. We'll be able to stump her. Then we just gotta hurry up and then we gotta get May to do a channel. That's gonna be a tough one, but I think we can get it done.
Well, May doesn't have to talk exactly,
No. Wow.
I mean, she can have her own channel using, other clips and everything like that, and editing everything, and she can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
If she's not comfortable talking.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I want to bring back the subscriber takeover, but I'm gonna need a host for this next coming month. Tim, you interested?
Excuse me?
Said, are you interested?
In what?
Subscriber takeover. You think of a whole show. And also it would give you idea of how it would be to host a panel.
Ooh. I am interested.
All right. Well,
I press one.
All right. We'll figure something out. We'll do it. How about when's good for you? Or how long do you need to prepare?
Well, I think we should probably do it when I start to do the whole Bud Light, drinking thing, because apparently Josh is gonna make it 30 days.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, seriously. I mean, I want to do it like relatively soon. So that's why I'm asking, how long do you think you need to prepare for it? To come up with the whole show, I mean.
Wow. Put me on a spot there, Kenny. Seriously. I mean, brings me back to the radio days, what do you do each week? What do you do,
Do you think if we set it up for Thursday, you could do it by Thursday? Or Friday? How about Friday?
Thursday,
Friday.
yeah. Thursday, yeah.
Okay. So
Friday,
how about we shoot for Thursday? Man?
All out and stuff,
So then let's shoot for Thursday. How about Thursday at what time's good for you?
Oh, what do you think is a good time?
Sometime in the afternoon.
Okay. 4 o'clock?
It's 1 for me. Yeah, okay. Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific. No, that'd be 2 p.m. Pacific. 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. No. Yeah, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. My math was kind of skewed there, sorry.
That's all right. Hey,
cool.
Yeah, you're in California. What can we say?
Yeah, exactly. Blame it on the freaking California education system.
So now I have to think about like
come up with a whole fucking show
and a guest and stuff.
Well, you will do a panel and just come up with a bunch of topics, and then people will come up and join you, and
Oh, okay.
Just, how about just enough content for, let's say, like an hour to an hour and a half show. You can go longer if you want, but at least enough for an hour and a half.
Okay, so basically, what you're saying is you're gonna allow me to kind of do my own thing, but just get used to like getting hammered from everybody, right?
Well, no, just more because you want to do your own show anyway, and I like to, and I also want to be able to give back to my subscribers, so let them kind of come up with whatever they would like to talk about for a show, And just in case they feel like, and also it gives them a chance to see what it's like to run their own panel. And if they wanted to do this or not, if not, hey, you don't have to. That's why I give you a choice. I'm not saying, damn it, Tim, you're going to do it. But,
No, I hear you. I've told you before, I always see myself as like an Ed McMahon type, but to do a show where if I could actually like get like, a serious like figures, even just to sit down for like 20 minutes, on the phone or something like that, and even just Boston sports figures, and I do have some connections to them, so that might be a good start, but it would definitely be nice to see how I handle your people.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so Thursday,
So
Thursday, just come up with some topics, come up with about an hour to an hour and a half's worth of content, and we'll go from there.
Thursday, 4:00.
Yep, Thursday, 4:00. You guys hear first. Tim will be hosting the monthly takeover that will be happening. I gotta make an intro for the subscriber takeover.
Timmy takes over.
Well, obviously, it's gonna be Timmy takes over, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
We'll get it. We'll get it, and it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, cool. Right on.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be a lot of fun. And then one of these days, Comfort Doll's gonna have to do it.
Exactly.
Then I'm gonna get Nevaeh to do it. And then whenever Jessica decides she's ready, Jessica will do it. May's already on the list. She just doesn't know it yet. And I want to get Jimmy to do it too.
If I want to get Jimmy to do it too.
Noli's done it. Noli did one. Chief did one. I think there's the only two that I've done so far. I think Nevaeh will be a good one to do. I think she would do really well. Then I can maybe get Golden to do one sometime. Maybe get Bird to do one. Omaha, I don't know if I'd let Omaha do one. I don't think anyone will sit and watch him for that long as he's doing a panel, because it just wouldn't go well. I don't think people would be nice enough for him enough to do it,
So tell me, Floyd, how you doing?
Oh, there we go. Tim Talks instead of TED Talks. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Tim Talks.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
Thanks, Comfort.
Yeah, so just come up with a good name. Well, not yet, but just, when you do your channel, definitely come up with a good name. But yeah, dude, I think it'll be good so you can see exactly what it's like when you do panels. I mean, obviously you've done radio before, but I think the panels are different because you have that live interaction, and radio, you don't necessarily have that interaction. You're just out there doing your thing, you release the content, but it's here, it's like you got that real-time reaction, so it's a little different.
Yeah, but I actually kind of like that though. Tim Talks, because it could be Tim Talks in the afternoon, Tim Talks at night.
Yeah, there you go. I was filming some scouts the other day, and I'm yelling at them and calling them names. I am in training to become an auditor. Got to start somewhere. Wow, really? That's horrible. Oh, special Behind the Bars episode hosted by Josh Abrams. Hey guys, accountability for all here, and I'm here behind bars. I just want to give you guys a tour of my cell. So here's my bed, here's the toilet, and that's about it. And that's the reason I'm behind bars today, guys.
And this is the last place where they violated my Third Amendment rights.
Yeah. I actually got rid of that. Do you like the new one I have now?
Yeah, I was going to ask you to get rid of it, because I was like,
badge and name number. You have to give me your badge and name number. What? Badge and name number? Fucking idiots. Oh, God. Oh, Tim Till Dawn. I like that one, too. Tim Till Dawn. No, he's not been doing much on YouTube for a good while either, and I'm okay with that. Right? Me, Tyrone, and Bubba, my soulmates. Tyrone is gentle, but Bubba is a little rough. Tyrone says my skin is soft like a woman. Bubba really likes my booty.
I still think Tim Till Dawn is in the running though.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome, Julie. Thank you.
Oh God,
That is like the perfect name.
I like that one. Tim Talk is really good too. You got a lot of good names. You just have to, you know what we'll do? We'll come up with a bunch, and then we'll let the people decide on what your name should be. Leave it to the people.
Hey, we could do that.
Hey, why not? Leave it to the people. By the way, guys, the worst one. The worst one, so we stuck with it. No, I kid. It's the best one.
No, Tim Till Dawn is not my porn channel. It's
You
Tim
too, Nevaeh.
Long.
Have a good sleep, Nevaeh. Tim Till Dawn is his porn channel. There we go. Oh God.
And I'm trying to explain to her that my Pornhub channel is actually Tim All Night Long.
Well, then Tim Till Dawn could be your OnlyFans page.
Well, okay. We'll work on it.
It's a work in progress.
Holy shit, Kenny, the sun is rising.
Oh, damn. Sucks for you, I guess. You gotta work today?
No.
That's good. At least you're not
Well,
working.
it still sucks though.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Porn channel of Tim
oh,
Does Dawn. There we go.
Oh. Julie's good.
Julie's on fire. She's on fire today.
Wow. Tim Does Dawn.
You gotta let Tim, that's it. Julie, you're his agent now. You are now Tim's agent. You tell us that stuff. You are his agent.
Kenny, give her my email address.
So, Comfort Dog, are you going to keep Tim company Thursday when he does his own little live stream panel on this channel? You'll be here, keep him company, yeah? Think it'll be a lot of fun. Damn, that sucks. She just said no.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't said anything. Well, she hasn't said anything, but I think there's a delay. I think there's a delay though.
Usually silence does mean no, though.
Usually
In my
does.
experience, anyway.
No comprende. she doesn't answer questions. She doesn't answer questions.
You know the problem with me? And there's like that long silent pause.
It'll be Cliff. It'll be Thursday. It'll be Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. So, I'm not sure if you're on either one of those. Oh no, you're in Australia, so I'm not sure what time that'll be for you. I feel bad for all my Australian listeners because I know when I usually go live, it's like late at night for them, and I feel bad. But they show up anyway, so thank you guys for that.
And besides, I could always put up a episode of like Banachek or something.
No, be careful. You're gonna want to be careful on the videos you show.
Oh, that's right. Copyright strikes. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
I'm letting you have this show for a little bit, but doesn't mean you can ruin my channel.
Oh, believe me, Kenny, I could have ruined your channel a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay, so 7 a.m. Queensland time, Friday morning. Okay, well that works. You know.
I'm still sticking by 4 p.m. Thursday.
Maybe Cliff will join you.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
God.
It'll be 7 a.m. Maybe not. He's just going to be drinking coffee,
Oh,
so he
God.
might not join you. But he'll be there. I'm sure he'll be in chat and listening. The Comfort Doll will show up. She says, so that's awesome. Hey, at least you're going to have a very nice person to join you. At least one person, and I'm sure I can get Noli to join you. I can get Noli to join you. I bet you I can get Noli. I can get Noli to join you. We can get Noli. So you have Comfort and you have Noli at least. So you'll be able to play off of them. You know, and Comfort will make sure to keep you in check, so you don't go too off the rails. Make sure you keep him in check, Comfort. We don't need him too often. Okay, we don't need him in full Tim Berry mode. We need him at like 3/4 or 1/3 Tim Berry mode. Let's keep him at 1/3.
We need him at Timmy.
And be real cool on the PBRs that day.
Oh, definitely.
So are you really going to switch if he's in more than 30 days? You're really going to switch to Coors Light?
No, not Coors. Oh God, no. I thought I said Bud Light.
Oh, it's a Bud Light? Okay. He found a good one. Comfort Doll. She has me fooled. Uh-oh. Now I'm scared. She does have me fooled, damn it.
Well, she has you down pat. Boom, boom.
Oh, there we go. Special traffic reports from Omaha on the streets, possibly at gunpoint. That's awesome. Absolutely. That's just
Oh
funny
my
shit.
God.
That's funny shit. That's funny shit.
It's like when I was, doing radio in college and stuff like that. I was like always like doing like these things, making up shit and everything like that, and then like actually back then we actually used like the razor blades to cut the 1/4-inch tape.
Mm.
Anybody remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh my God, I feel so old. Oh my God.
Nah, you're not too old. You're not too
Well,
old. Mine's
I didn't
old.
say
Start
too old. I just say I felt so old. Trust me.
All right. So
So old to
Thursday,
keep up
we're
with you.
gonna do So you have any ideas what you're gonna do?
Honestly, I need to think about that because I want to see if I can pick like one topic that is non-divisive,
Mm.
Or a topic that is obviously divisive, like, politics and stuff like that.
Well, be careful on politics. Those usually don't go very well at all.
I'm thinking like, I'm thinking towards like, I don't want to say the entertainment side of life,
Mm-hmm.
but just like, the optimistic side of
Okay.
life. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I have to make a few calls, obviously.
Yeah, just keep me informed and let me know. I mean, because if you wanted to have somebody on, I'm gonna need to give them the information for the stream and all that. So
Okay.
yeah, so that way they can start the show and they know where to go and all that good stuff and yeah.
Well, I mean, let me ask you guys, what do you guys think about like people in prison maybe not there fairly.
Okay, that'll be a good topic. Oh, we can get and you can get Carolina on too. She's a very big proponent of people that are in prison for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to say, but couldn't say, obviously, obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean that's that could be a topic.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that'll be a lot of that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah,
Kenny,
definitely.
I gotta get some sleep, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna end this now too. It's like 3 a.m. I think I'm gonna go. But thanks everyone. Thanks Tim for joining me.
Waking up for now, but
War Eagle Man, thank you very much for joining. It's been a lot of fun.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
Or good morning.
You too.
Thank you all very
Thanks
much.
everyone in chat. Thanks. Thank God it's flat. Jessica, thank you. Cliff, May, Comfort, whoever else is in chat, because those are the only people that are really talking right now. So everyone else is just kind of like listening. Thank you for joining. It's been a lot of fun.
In Starbucks.
Yeah, I am on the west side. Absolutely, Jessica. So yeah, guys, hope you all have a fantastic night, and I'll have a new video for you guys tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Kenny.
Yeah, Thursday at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. But no, I'm still gonna have other content before Thursday. But yeah, I'm gonna be here on Thursday. I'll remind you guys again.
Just show up like, hey, and you'll be like, hey, coach, what do we do?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll set it up tomorrow. That way people will know it's there and they can just see it and wait for it and all that good stuff. So you're locked in. You got to do it now, Tim. There's no backing out.
It'll give me an idea as far as like a topic, maybe.
Whatever you want.
Even if I can't,
I like the prison one. That was a good idea. The prison one was a good idea, I thought.
Which one?
The prison idea. There were people who were in prison wrongfully. That was a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I was hoping to get somebody to speak, but she might not be able to, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, whoever you want to up, and we'll go from there.
It's all a test pattern, right?
Yep.
Kenny, thank you, my brother.
All right, thank you too. All right, Cliff, I'll do that. Yeah, because people have been asking about the Facebook page, and they don't know how to get to it. So I'll go ahead and fix that up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hope you guys all have a fantastic one, and I'll see you.
Everybody in chat, and May especially, thank you. And everybody in chat, Comfort, and everybody, and of course, Kenny. I'm gonna find a way to get myself to sleep now. Take care, brother.
All right, you too. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you again with another video tomorrow, guys. Peace.